Welcome back to the Trading Show. My name is David. I'll be your co-host today. FOMO Frank's advisor. From father to advisor, nonetheless. We're here with you today. It's Friday. What are the markets doing? Bitcoin, 64,000. Holding on by a theoretical thread. Will it lose it? Will it rise above 65 again? We're going to discuss that today. And we're going to put in some trades. Hopefully make some money. Joined by the Zen Master, JP.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are around the world. Zen Master JP here. I'm the professional gong maxer. That's right. Let me hit the gong. There we go.
All right. Wait, you know the word maxer is only one X.
Oh. And I'm ready for a patient strategy today, okay? A patient strategy and a get rich slow strategy. That's what I'm ready for.
How you feel about 64K? You know, yesterday, I came in this morning and you said, hey, we had a plan yesterday and then Bitcoin decided to fake us out. You think 60K is next?
I think 62.8 is next if we continue on a current trajectory.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the Bitcoin 5-minute here and we have, I'm up here on BTCC and we do see a little bit of bull div here. Taking these lows here on the 5-minute, potentially an inverse head and shoulders, right? If you want to, maybe it's a stretch, pretty tight shoulder. There it is. Are we going to start to round out there? But I think with the current kind of landscape being a little more bearish, I don't know. It's hard to get this out of my head on the 5-minute time frame, right? I know we look for divergence, and we both like using it for our trade setups, but it's hard to get this image out of my head, this bear flag, and this projected move would be down to, what number did you say?
It says 62.8, I think it was. Let me
look at the number on the screen on that measured move on this bear flag.
Yeah.
62.8.
Okay. Interesting.
So I haven't looked at TradingView. I haven't looked at any other time frames. I just pulled BTCC up. I got the 5-minute time frame up here. And that's the first thing I saw. Then I start looking at things like bear div and bull div and yada yada. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm confused and I need the top-down analysis.
Okay. I got you. Let me cure your confusion, okay, and make things a little bit more easy for you. Laura, please make it zen. That's right, zen, baby. Free yourself.
No speech?
Free yourself. Free yourself of whatever. Here's a speech here. Free yourself of whatever you have in your mind right now, Dave. Whatever you came in here with, whatever you thought was going to happen, forget about it. Forget about it, and let's take a look at the charts with fresh eyes.
You know what else? Y'all forgot about your co-host.
Oh.
You literally just sat down.
I've been sitting here. I watched the whole intro with you. You introduced JP. I'm like, all right, I'm going next.
You didn't have your headphones on. You had your mic over here. Then you got up and you went into the control room.
Yeah, because I had to go make sure that I wasn't fired.
What?
Oh.
I was like, am I still here?
You're still here, man. How you doing?
Am I part of the show or no?
Very part of the show.
And Laura said, yes, you are. I don't know.
You had to check with Laura to see if you're part of the show. Nice.
Oh, well, apparently you didn't. I don't exist here. I'm nobody. Hola!
Hola.
We're all just a bunch of nobodies, man. Except Frank. Frank's a somebody. Anyways.
Know that I could use somebody. I'm sorry, it's one of my favorite karaoke songs. I apologize.
Karaoke songs?
Yeah.
Really?
Kings of Leon?
Yeah. Okay, interesting. You do karaoke?
I do karaoke.
Yeah?
Let's do it. Sin City Karaoke. Friday night edition. Let's go, baby.
For me to do like legit karaoke, I gotta be like drinking, and I don't ever drink, so you're probably not gonna happen anytime soon.
Somebody get this man a drink. No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's get it going.
I do need to grab a coffee though.
Okay, let me get into the top-down analysis for BTC. See what's happening in these charts. I know people are panicking right now, but I gotta say, just relax. Relax, my friends. Okay. And actually, I'm just starting here in a 4-hour. I'll go to the higher time frames. Yes, we'll do a proper top-down analysis. But right now, I remember me and Dave talking about this area yesterday, and I wish I wish I wouldn't have deleted my drawings. I'm so used to, resetting my narrative that I reset my charts all the time. And we had a diagonal going here, which was this diagonal on the 4 hour. Who remembers this? 7 in the chat, 5 in the chat, 5 in the chat, anything in the chat, any number in the chat. If you remember us talking about this yesterday, I didn't say this was going to happen. I never say what's going to happen. I just tell you what is happening in the current moment. And we make some projections, right? Some projections. And me and Dave both were like, hey, if we can come down to this certain area, and I think it was, that number, it looks like it's 63.8 is that number with the POC right there. But can you see the trend here? What is the trend? The trend is your friend. Is the trend really my friend? The trend was my friend last night, but what happened? The trend was my friend, and then the witching hours happened. Anyway, it looks like a diagonal trend line here to the upside for Bitcoin. And once again, I'm willing to speculate, but we got to look at the smaller time frames. We have to look at the smaller time frames, guys. All right, but that could be another bottom. Yes, that looked like a bottom, but that could be a bottom. They fake you out. This is what BTC does, and you have to not get discouraged, amen? Rob, do you get discouraged when you think BTC is going to do something and it doesn't do it?
Yesterday on our show that we did last night, where I was on the show for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you put in a trade, a beautiful trade.
Yeah, then I got stopped out because I moved. You
brought it down. You asked me to. You said, should I bring my TP down? I said, I can't tell you what to do, man.
Wait, TP aside. TP aside, okay? What?
Oh, whoa. You put the anti-clapper on.
Yeah, and I got clapped out at break even. But
let's go.
Had I not.
No, you would have lost money, man.
No.
Yes, you would have.
No.
Where was your stop loss? Show me now. You would have got clapped.
Look.
There was a pump last night.
Look, this was the trade.
All right, that was the trade right there. Okay, and your TP was lower. See what I'm saying? You would have got clapped. You brought your TP down. You see your trade would have played out if you would have left it alone.
Maybe it did play out. Did it play out?
No, because you moved your TP down. You remember? You moved your TP down because you wasn't going to be able to manage your trade.
Let me go look at my history.
And you put the anti-clapper on.
Trade history. Here we go. Closed short. Details.
What an incredible trade, though, man. Who was there last night? Who was there for the evening show? We need witnesses here.
Where's my my fun thing? Where you can see
my fun thing?
Where you see the card?
You see the little share button right next to it? Maybe right there, or details, one or the other. There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
Rob applied the anti-clapper last night
because I don't have the app. I don't have the app, so I didn't want to leave the trade open. So I put the anti-clapper in, and I got clapped out at break even.
But what I'm saying is you would have got clapped out like for a stop loss if you had not applied the anti-clapper and left that longer TP. If you left the trade alone completely, you would have won the trade, you see? But what he did is before he left, he put the TP lower, which it never hit the TP. And instead it hit the anti-clap.
Lower than 64.7?
Yeah, he put it at the bottom of the range. Just slow.
Oh, I put it down here.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
it avoided the TP, but the anti-clapper saved you from getting clapped.
And you saved yourself from making money.
So I double saved myself.
Yes.
1, I saved myself from making money. 2, I saved myself from losing money.
Yes. But good play, though, man. Good play.
Life's about balance,
Hey, make another play.
Yeah.
But see, that's why I don't play around with that stuff, man. I put my trade in and I leave it alone. But I was leaving. I didn't have the app. So I was like, all right. Anyways,
there's the app store, right, with a bunch of apps.
Very convenient. You know what? We just started using BTCC, and I was like, cool. I put it on the computer. I just haven't got to it, man. Man's busy, bro.
You also could have took the computer home.
Yes, it's true. That's a scenario I didn't even think about.
Great point.
Didn't know that was possible.
I can take my laptop with me. Hold on. Time out.
Shit.
Anyway, man, good trade. I was just about to do the top-down analysis, but before I started, do you remember this, Dave, or do we all have goldfish memory here? Do you remember this? We talked about this trend line on the 4 hour, and we were looking for that zone. I wish I wouldn't have deleted the drawings. We were looking for this diagonal kind of support. You remember this?
Yeah, we talked about maybe getting in at the bottom and rotating to the top.
Exactly. You know, that was the patient entry.
I mean, it's there right now, right?
Is there right now. So we have to hurry the hell up. Monk
Hurry up,
man,
come on,
hurry up.
man.
Hurry up, Monk man. We want to see the battlefield. We want to see the casino. We want to see the auto clappers, right? The liquidity. Hurry up. Okay, hurry up. Weekly. Still respecting the 200 MA. As long as we are above it, I am aligned with the bulls. I'm aligned with the bulls still, guys. The moment we lose this yellow line on the weekly, I realign myself with the bears. That's right. I switch sides instantly.
What? And that's at 63.3, right?
That is, yeah, just around 63.3. But keep in mind, this is a dynamic support line that will change according to where BTC is, but it's a slow change, right? Yeah, so as long as we're above that yellow line, I'm bullish. It looks more like a bottom than a top to me. Okay, so we'll see. Low Stoke still green dot. VWAP still positive on the weekly. I'm still bullish on the weekly. Go to the daily time frame. Daily, a little bit different story here. Failing to get above 6.7, the very important resistance. Get above it to change the trend.
You shorted that top, right?
I shorted that top on the copy account. Absolutely. I just hope my anti-clapper didn't get activated last night with this, with that pump.
Okay.
It was a pump, then a dump last night. Everybody got faked out. Who got faked out in the chat? Talk to me.
Probably me, but I don't remember.
All right, but red dot, look at resistance, failing to get above it. And is there some bear div? Not really. Not recently. No, not within the recent peaks here. And the money flow had just flipped green, but now kind of going back and forth a little bit. The daily at a resistance, call it a double top, call it bearish consolidation, call it whatever you want. The daily is on a brink. If we dump further, blame the daily. All right, 4-hour time frame, my alignment time frame. You know, we just talked about that diagonal resistance. Well, how about the stochastics, the RSI? How are the indicators doing? They're going straight down. They're going straight down, but we do have a wick, my friends. There's a wick there. So if I am aligned with the 4-hour time frame, I'm more likely looking for a long here as opposed to a short. Okay, on this scale, on this time frame, that may be different on another time frame, 30-minute time frame. Here we go. Move down, consolidate up, bear flag, dump it hard. Now we have a tweezer bottoms, green dot, all the indicators low. It looks extended. Price is extended to the downside. Part of my strategy is entering when price is extended one way or another. It's extended to the downside at the moment. Makes me want to look for a long again. 5-minute time frame. This is a downtrend right here, but now going sideways. We'll see. Does the money flow improve? Can we start getting a slow recovery, or will we roll over? The 5-minute will tell you. Here's the 1-minute right now time frame. Just got crossed the 200 MA. That's important. The auto clappers may start to activate right now. We got to move, guys. Rob, are you already in a trade? I got a feeling you're in it already. Look, I knew it. Let's go.
All right. So this is what I'm looking at here. So,
oh my God.
All right.
Drop a meme, Laura. Drop something. Come on.
You know me too well. All right. So double bottom down here.
Wow.
So, all right. So we got
of memes.
That was perfect. All
right, so double bottom. We were trending up through this channel. That got broke out, lost. However, we found support here. We bounced 3 times, and then we had this downward channel that we flipped. Right, we came in, flipped. You can even say that this is perhaps a. What do you call this thing? A TP, a temple?
The temple pattern. Yeah, the temple. Yeah,
fucking the Holy Trinity. I don't fucking know. Anyways,
it's the Buddhist temple.
So we're bouncing out, and then temples. You go. What direction does temples normally go when you go?
Well, it's a reversal pattern. So you come in it bullish, you leave bearish.
What
so
direction
in that
do
case,
temples go?
that case, it's going this way. Shoot.
In that case. I mean, to be fair, it looks more like a flag. Look, it's kind of breaking out of that temple. It's kind of going sideways.
He said, "What directions do temples go?"
Anyways, here I am. I got my TP down at Right before this little breakout here. So 64.593 is my TP. I got my stop loss hiding down here below the previous little wick here. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Opening it up with a little trader.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna get that. Voice down, man. One of these days. The JP voice.
Yeah, please. Here's a
So
casino,
I'm long,
guys.
baby. I am long.
Long is strong. I love it. Casino on a pull to the upside after a brief visit to the demand zone. That's right. We're picking up packages in the demand zone. You know your boy is now in the business of shipping and receiving liquidity. We're going to pick up some liquidity. I hope we do in that demand zone and head up to that supply zone. So we're on a bearish condition, but they gave us multiple possible price reversals. Just possible. Trades per minute, 8 trades per minute. 8 to 10 trades per minute, now 15, fluctuating. Orders coming in, but 1 minute through the 30-minute, all bearish. 1 through the 4-hour, medium time frames, bullish. Higher time frames, 6 hour through the 1 day, bearish in the casino. All right. I'll have to pull up that Bitcoin battlefield and see what's happening in the battlefield right now for price action. I use the battlefield from New Hedge if you'd like to use it. Here it is, a new battle now, a fresh battle between the Bulls and the Bears. And pretty even at the exact moment, but we'll keep eyes on the battlefield and see who is in control for the price of Bitcoin. Bulls versus the Bears. The Bulls in the green and the Bears in the red. And here's a quick look at liquidity. Go ahead and turn the battlefield down. Here's your liquidity heat map from Trade Indifferent. 5-minute time frame kind of looks like a bear flag a little bit if you ask me, just the overall structure. I do see the flag kind of happening right there to the right. I see that happening as well, maybe a bull pennant, but overall it kind of looks like a bear flag, and we do have liquidity favoring the downside, concentrated at 63,600, and to the upside is 65,792 with some local liquidity in between around 64.3. And finally, the auto clappers are short, 7 out of 10 certainty. All right, what do we want to do, guys? We're at resistance on a 1-minute time frame. Kind of looks like a little bit of a flag. Rob is already long.
Yeah, I think that 64,000. It's a nice number, bro. That's where these bounces have come off of, and. I mean, we were just down at 63,000, right? That's this whole little move that we had this morning. But we came in with a strong bounce. The double bottom is really what kind of, got me believing that, hey, we came down, we tested 63.7. We lost 64,000. We found big support here. If you're going to short, I think if you're going to short, putting your TP down here at 63.75 makes a ton of sense. Maybe it doesn't quite get there. Maybe if you want to short, maybe take 63.8. I think that is probably a good spot for a short. You could try to long it there and then hide your. You could try to long Bitcoin and then hide your stop loss down here at 63.6 or something like that. Then you're well below the previous low here. That's if you want to short. I feel pretty confident that we're going to see a bounce here.
Okay.
And that 64,000 will hold up. And then I have my stop loss below these wicks here and below 64,000. And so I got my personal stop here on my trade at like 63.9. I'll tell you right now exactly. 63.980 is my stop there. So
Let me see that again on the exchange.
yeah, so 63.980 and then
What time frame is that again?
just a 5-minute.
The 5-minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
We'll see.
Okay.
This one's a little risky, but I like to open up with a little risk.
A little bit of risk. And get your beak wet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get that beak wet. All right, give me one moment. Got to pull something up here. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Dave, what do you think about over there, man?
So I am I'm messing around with, so I used to use this website all the time back in my options trading heyday. It's pretty dope. And so I'm going to start using this more now that we have access to TradFi on both BTCC and on TXFlow.
Okay.
And so just kind of looking at, and doesn't mean I'm going to abandon Bitcoin or crypto, but at least give us some insight. Take a look at, the, call it a heat map of TradFi here. You can see they're kind of broken down in sectors. And then leading the way, you can see what's highlighted. So in tech, leading the way is NVIDIA. But another cool thing is they have a stock screener here. And you can see how far away, the SMA 20, 50, and the 200. You can see how far away each stock is from its SMA on the daily time frame, how much it's on or off its 52-week low, RSI. These are all daily time frame numbers, by the way. You can see the volume. And the cool thing about this, too, is you can go in here and you can add different parameters. So right now I have any stock trading over 100 million in volume, and that's in the tech sector. We can do anything that's trading over $1 billion in volume, that's in the tech sector. And you'll see Apple's number one. You can sort it by the what's furthest away or closest to its 200 MA, the 50 MA, the RSI heat map. And so if we take a look at what's a tech stock that's trading over $1 billion in volume that is low on RSI? So look at ORCL, Oracle. And I'll look at that in a second here. That one is, I believe, Larry, what's the guy's name from Oracle? Larry
Fink?
No, that's BlackRock. Someone in the chat's going to help me.
Help him out.
I was going to say Larry David, but that's a comedian. But anyway,
Larry Bird.
I know this one, I believe this one's available on BTCC, Oracle. And if it is, I would love to take a peek at that chart. And also, for those people that are watching, if there's anything that you want us to take a look at, please throw it in the chat. Let me see if it's, there we go, Oracle USDT. So we'll see if there's an opportunity here on some TradFi stuff that we can make money on. Look how overextended that is. Wow. I'll get into the chart and I'll do some deep dive on it. But that's what I was doing. I was kind of looking at the macro.
Wow. What's the name of that site?
FinViz.
FinViz.com?
FINVIZ.com. Yeah.
Okay. I love you, man. That's very educational. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, this is some good stuff.
Awesome. All right. So let's see what we're going to do here. Community, how we feeling, man? Are we feeling like we got faked out, or are you feeling like the fake out got faked out? And how deep are we in the fake outs? We got to get a temperature check from the community. Rob, give them some numbers or something, man. What's the question you want to ask? How can we get the temperature check in here? Who's bullish, bearish, or monkish?
All right, so let's get some community engagement here. I'd like to know, where do you guys think Bitcoin's going to go by the end of the show? So we'll be going for another 2.5 hours. Let us know where you think directions of Bitcoin is going to go. If you think that we get to 65,000, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that we get to 62.5, put a 2 in the chat. Which one is more likely? And if we don't hit those exact numbers, we'll see which one we're closer to at the end of the show. So full engagement. We got 300 people here. I better see at least 299 ones and twos, and then we'll go through those and kind of react to what you guys think. 1 for 65,000, 2 for 62.5. Let us know where you think Bitcoin's price is going.
I like the fact that you said by the end of the show, so we can actually see, like, where we go in just a few hours, because a price can go anywhere, today, later, tomorrow, but we put in an actual window to it. By the end of the show, where will we be? That's the scale. Where will we be? And I'm looking at BTC, look at a small time frame. It looks like we're falling out of the flag for now, but not really losing the major level yet, but it's looking shaky. It's looking shaky. We got many clap gap below us, could bring us to 63,840. Based still on the weekly, and on the 4 hour, it makes me want to speculate bullish still. But I just don't know if a 5 minute or a 1 minute flag is it. I don't know if that's it. It may have to be something deeper for me. I don't know. So I'm open, and I'm looking for opportunity. Also, guys, let us know if there's some opportunity in altcoins. If there's your favorite altcoin you want us to look at, it's a good time to put it in the chat, and also send a super chat if you want to support the channel and prioritize your deep dive.
Yeah, and don't forget, guys, we do have a current promotion going on with BTCC. Click the link in the description. You know what? Let me just do that, and I can show you guys what the landing page looks like. But the cool thing is that we didn't really highlight yesterday, or we didn't really go over yesterday, is the rebate on the fees, man. There's some people in here that are paying, thousands of dollars in fees every single month. Well, if what we're doing with BTCC is you can actually get a 10% rebate on your fees. So if you spend $5,000 a month on fees, you get $500 into your account every single month. That's treated as a cash deposit that you can literally pull out, spend it, use it to trade with, whatever you want to do. They're also doing some giveaways. And so if you want to support the channel, you want to trade some TradFi with us, do it on BTCC. Also, obviously, crypto as well. And so the link is in the description of the video.
Hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. All right, let's check in on some trades here. Let's open up my scalp account. I'm sure there's some dubs. I'm sure there's some claps. All right, I'm ready to hand out the claps. Clap Daddy, ready to hand out the claps here. It looks like I did take a L on Solana yesterday on the long. Thank you for my clapping, Laura. I got a feeling this would have been a winner had I put this in break even, because this was just interesting. I had avoided the clap, but then the clapping caught up with me. Yeah, that's right.
The catch-up clap.
The catch-up clap. But I did make more with this a win right here, even though it was a lower ROI. This paid for that loss. The link short had played out for me in a 12-hour time frame. So yeah, that is a dub. That's right. And then I had that 4-hour trade. I did have that 4-hour trade on BTCC. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful trade at the time, right? But things change. The charts change. See if I can bring it up. The trade history. I did end up getting clapped on the long. Open long, close long. Where's position history? Damn, I'm like Unk in the charts now with BTCC. I forget how to use this thing. Trade history. It shows it here. Okay, right there. There you go. That button. Damn, I did get clapped here. 281%. That seems really bad. It's about $75 or something like that on a 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour time frame. I did get clapped, and the crazy thing was, like, it was in profit. Everything was all good. It was all good just a week ago. It was all good last night. It looked amazing. But then I went to sleep. I did not put the anti-clapper on. It looks like the anti-clapper would have been very helpful in the situation. That's why I don't hate on the anti-clapper, man. The anti-clapper is a very useful tool, amen? Because who was here yesterday? We longed this thing, and it was in the money. I thought things were sweet, and I left this thing with no anti-clapper. Well, I did have the stop clap, right? The stop clap took me out, and I did take a L on BTC. So I hope you appreciate the transparency here. All right, we show you our wins and our losses, and we keep it real. We're just like you. We are traders. We are not we're not perfect. We're not indestructible, right? We're not immortal to the clappings. So let's find opportunity. Rob, are you looking at any altcoins? Anything?
Not yet. I was kind of scrolling through the chat. There was a lot of ones. Well, Pakistan spammed a bunch of ones, but if you removed all his excess ones, we had more twos, so more people think that we're more likely to get down to the 62.5 range versus the that 65K range. So the biggest gainers today, we got Audera, the beat token. That one's up significantly. You also have the Layer Zero, Aster, just a bunch of speculative projects here. Aster is up though a little bit, 2%, but more or less a lot of red down the altcoin market list here. And so you still got, was it Avalanche down another 3% today? So Avalanche is one of the worst performing altcoins when Bitcoin draws down, man. It's tough. Also Zcash down 10% on the week here. So seeing a big Zcash falling out here. So I don't know. I haven't went through the gauntlet of the altcoins yet. Let us know. Is there any altcoins you want us to look at? Do us a favor, put it in the chat. If you want to jump the line or the queue, you can super chat and we'll get to those quicker.
And we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Will. Jay Will, I love you. Appreciate you. Says, I warned you, JP, last night that BTC was a fake out short. Well, thank you for the warning, man. I guess I should have listened to you, huh? Can you tell me how'd you know it was a fake out? Now, serious question. How'd you know it was a fake out? Like, what metrics did you use? What analysis did you use to know it's a fake out? Knowing something is a fake out is a good skill, I would say, in trading if you have a consistent way to do that. And that's the question. I do appreciate the warning.
Have we looked at the casino?
Yeah, we looked at the casino. We're going to take a quick look again. Let's get an update on the casino. Make sure it's live. We are now on a fresh pull to the downside just after we left the demand zone. We left the demand zone. All the trucks were packed, but it looks like we may be turning back around again. Sorry, not the RSI, but it's kind of like RSI, right? The demand is starting to roll over and gave that pull to the downside. Casino bearish right now. I mean, it's in a bearish condition and multiple possible price reversals. But so far, this thing looks like it's turning around again. 31 trades per minute, a little bit low volume. 1 minute through the 30, all bearish. A very skinny demand zone, whatever you want to put to that. I think that's based on the liquidity, but very small demand zone, a little bit wider supply zone.
Yeah, I've never seen it that skinny.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked about that last night. Somebody in the chat said it has something to do with expected liquidity. So I try to match it up with the liquidity heat map sometimes, see if it makes sense. I think it's based on the scale that we're looking at. They can't show too much because, look, the range is just 63,400 to, 65,800. So there may be a bigger demand zone, but you can't see it because it's just we're zoomed in. You see what I'm saying? Mm. We're zoomed in, and on the scale, we can see more of the supply zone than we can of the demand zone. It's the way I'm looking at it. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at I was looking at Dell Technologies. So I found this one on the screener. This one is RSI is at 50, almost 59, way above its 200, 17% above its 50, and 6.7% above its 20 MA. And then you look at this 1 hour, okay? Doesn't that look toppy? Right here? I mean, look at this.
It looks like it's going to Bart Simpson back down.
Yeah, look at this big move it had, right? Massive move, grinded up that 21 MA, had a big gap open, and then has been kind of chopping. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about when I saw this was this looks very, very Bart Simpson choppy. And we are close to the top of the range. If you take the wicks, I know this is a funky way of measuring out a head and shoulder, but if you use the wicks, right?
Yeah.
To me, this is worth a shot on a short, front running a potential top. Seeing if there's any. There was bear div on the wicks from here to here. Okay, so I think a short here might be a good play. This will be a 4.7, about a 4.2 to 1. We let this thing fall. If it does fall, we let it fall all the way through this clap gap, and then we catch support at the POC here, the volume POC on Dell Technologies. What do you think about that?
Sure, but what's the bullish case? What's the other case? So you can properly.
The other case would be this is a 4-hour bull flag. That would be the other case.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. True.
So 4-hour RSI is at 62. Stokes are pretty high. A little bit of bear div, and so expecting at least a little bit of a spill off, and that measured move would take us down. Still stay above the 200 MA on the 4-hour. Let's see if there's any confluence with our TP, our theoretical TP, and some high time frame levels. Nothing there on the daily, the weekly. Anything on the 5-hour? No. 2-hour, right below the 50 MA. 3 hour right below the 200, and obviously the 1 hour would be below all of that. So I don't know. Trade idea. Open to.
Also in the bullish case, I mean, prices went sideways, and the RSI and the indicators have went down. Momentum mismatch there. You can call it, you can call it bear div, but it's also that's hidden bull. That is hidden bullish divergence. Could give it some the reset it needed to pump more. It's just an idea for the bullish case.
Yeah.
I'm always looking at the bullish and the bearish case here, but it has been extended for a while. I definitely see the Bart Simpson. I see all of the bearish cases, but just also I've seen stuff like that pump. I've seen oil do this exact pump.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And I'm looking for weakness on the lower time frames. Nothing, bless you back there. Nothing. Nothing that really stands out like a sore thumb. Coming off this inverse head and shoulders, had a big rally up. This was a flag that broke up. Is this just an overextended flag, or is this truly the beginning of a something like this? Okay, not as extended. Now this was a cleaner bearish divergence, right? This was clear bear div off these two highs. We had a massive dump, right? Came down, put in a lower low, and that's what created our inverse head and shoulders into essentially almost a kind of wonky W pattern into another potential double top. Let's see if there's any bear div from here to here. From here, that's actually is that hidden bull div when the highs are lower on the price but highs are higher on the RSI?
No. Hidden bull would be
lows, right?
Price going higher. Yeah, price going higher, the momentum go lower, but not using the highs, using the lows, right? Using the higher lows, right? Higher lows in price, lower lows on meaning the actual low, right? The lower lows on the momentum indicators. So what do you have there?
So what do you call this?
What do you have there? That looking like classic bear div to me. Well, okay, I'm sorry, from there to there. I was hyper focused on right there. Sorry, from
high
there to there.
High to high.
All right, so you got lower high on price and higher high on the momentum. Definitely a divergence there, right?
I would call that bear div, right? Because the momentum ran, but price couldn't put in a new high. Momentum put in a new high, but price couldn't put in a new high.
Yeah. It's hidden bear, I think is what it is.
I agree.
Hidden bear div.
Interesting. Okay.
All these hidden and class A, class B, class. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
It's a lot of classes.
But we but if you don't know all of this, we get tripped up sometimes too. This is the place to learn. Amen.
Amen.
We learn in these divs.
Amen.
Amen. And I didn't have organs yesterday, Laura. Ah.
We also had a super chat. We had Sniper Paul. Hey guys, just showing the channel some love. He gave two what was that?
€2.
€2, yeah.
Oh. Well, we appreciate you, Sniper Paul. Thank you so much.
Gracias, Paul. The rabbit hole said Solana hitting the downside of the ascending channel. I'll keep Dell open. If I see any weakness on lower time frames, maybe we'll put in a little bit of a speculative short. I do think this is a top, but nothing confirmed yet. And so we'll just keep this here, just a trade idea that I'm willing. But I think that move down would be pretty big. So I would love to take this trade if we do see some weakness on maybe the 30 or the 15 minute, but we're just not seeing it yet. So we'll come back to that. I can take a peek at Solana. And then I'll pull up the crypto bubbles. Let me pull up Solana here. Bitcoin has 63,850, which assuming Solana is also down. What time frame were you looking at, by the way? Who was that? Was that the rabbit hole? Downside of an ascending channel. Ascending channel. That's got to be daily? Yeah, daily. Yeah, there you go. Blood diamond on the daily of Solana. Yeah.
Solana, huh?
I mean, he's right. Yeah, look at that.
What is it?
Hitting the downside of the ascending channel. I'm assuming he's talking about the 1 day.
Are you looking for? Is he looking for shorts or is he?
Sounds like he's looking. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to put words in someone's mouth.
Back up to
yeah. But red dot printed on a short trigger wave with a blood diamond. I don't know. That would be very, very risky. Let's see if any of the lower time frames are showing us any signs of, hey, this is going to bounce right here, guys. We do have a volume node here. That's pretty important. Did have a little bit of bull div on these two lows. If this low holds, that wouldn't be any bull div. Here's the 1 hour. Ooh, double green dot on the 1 hour. Interesting there. The 30-minute. That's a pretty nasty spill out for Solana. Yeah, I wouldn't hidden bear div on the Stokes as well. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable trying to firm on a bounce here, unless you like really, really want to. I guess this would be more gambling, right? When you're just taking a shot in the dark. Yeah, but to me, this thing doesn't look like it's ready to reverse anytime soon. Even on the 10, the 5, the 15. Another yellow X here. Can't get above that 21. Got above it briefly. Kind of put in a double top. Came down, got rejected. Fake out, and then just a spill off on Solana. And so I'm like looking through the charts here. I think I don't know if you guys are already looking for shorts. Were you long or short, Rob? You were long, right?
I was long. I got clapped out though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm maybe interested in looking for some shorts, man. I mean, that's kind of what the charts are telling us. Here's the 6 hour Solana. Okay, we have some confluence here on the 6 hour. 200 MA on the 6 hour and confluence with the bottom end of our trend line here. So could that be an opportune entry for a potential kind of sniping a bottom? A little bit of Class B bull div here on these two lows and nothing on this current low.
Yeah, I think if you're on the shorter time frames, I think long is the way to go there.
Yeah,
I mean, we are Bitcoin's selling off, so it's a little risky,
So this would be an interesting trade on the 6 hour, right? Your entry's at the 200 MA on the 6 hour. So
I like it. Do it.
So a pretty important level. We put our stop below this volume node here. Okay, so we give ourselves some room to run. And then we rotate to the top end of the range. Although the last two times we tried to make a push up, we did not get to the top end of the range. But if we do, that would be a 8.5 to 1 on a long scalp. But again, this is a trend up to typically break down. It's a megaphone pattern, meaning the range is expanding. And this is coming off of a bearish move, trending up, should break down. Unless you guys think there's going to be another rotation to the top end of the range. I mean, is the value there for a risk to reward of an 8.5 to 1, getting an entry at the 200 MA on the 6 hour? What do you guys think?
That's tight, man. I mean, with Bitcoin sliding, I think the play would be to. I mean, you have so much ratio there to play with. Yeah, I mean, I'd feel more comfortable with something like that.
Rob feels more comfortable with a deeper stop. Okay.
Crazy, right?
I'm impressed.
6 hour. Okay, 6 hour.
I mean, if you're going to try to catch the top side of that range, like you got to give yourself a little bit more room to be invalidated.
That would be a 3.5 to 1 right there.
Yeah, I think that's good. 3.5 to 1. You got you got a bigger stop.
Let's see if there's any important moving averages in that stop area.
Damn. What time frame was that blood diamond?
That was on the 15 minute or the 30 minute.
Sheesh.
Fresh yellow X on the 21 minute and the 15. Look at all those manipulation X's, bro.
It's a lot going on, man.
We got seven manipulation X's since 11:45 p.m. last night or 2 nights ago. Wednesday the 22nd on the 15-minute time frame. So I don't know. This would be very speculative, but we're at the 200 MA. We've gotten a bounce every time we've come down here since we crossed above it on the 1st of July. So the beginning of the month. Bounce 1, bounce 2. Will this be bounce 3? And are you willing to speculate? I guess it's kind of an open question to the group here.
I think you're doing the analysis alone.
And that's on you, bro. I told you pull the trigger, bro.
How about we celebrate the gifted memberships and the super chats coming
What?
in? DM 20
Hold on.
gifted memberships. Drop the confetti.
Damn.
Come on.
20 gifted memberships. Damn, I'm about balling.
DM, we appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Can we throw some dollars?
Yeah, throw some
Yo,
dollars.
throw some dollars.
Come on,
get a
man.
stack of
We
dollars
so
up here?
dry, man. Come on, just throw him an entire stack. Throw it at his head. I'm kidding. All right, it says with a BTCC, you can go over MU. I've always seen whale longing and shorted. I'm just curious about the company because when I get BTCC, I'm interested in this company. So I'm guessing that's a stock, huh? Available, a tokenized stock on BTCC, a new partnership.
MU is Micron, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It is Micron. Let's take a look.
Right? It's Micron?
That sounds right. Yeah. I remember looking at it one time. Somebody asked for it on the show. All right, I'll pull it up. MU.
Micron, don't we have some Micron products in studio?
We just literally received a new SSD from Micron, a 4 terabyte.
I mean, look what SanDisk did, right? SanDisk crushed it in the data slash memory storage solutions area. We can take a look here. MU. Yeah, this is Micron technology. This one we can see different things like shares outstanding. You can see the short float. Short float is only 2.8%. Damn. Then you can see down here some of the news. Who's upgraded them? Who's downgraded them? These are on a hold to a buy. Damn, some of these have a price range of anywhere between $550 to $1,600. Well, I guess it's at 943. What's the market cap on this one? $1 trillion. Damn. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys do a stock split because this price is $900. What do you got? Do you got Micron pulled up?
I do. Yeah.
Let's take a peek.
I got on the weekly. Obviously, a big uptrend here. Looking like a bit of a top, though, and retracement mode at the moment. Money flow still green. Everything awesome. But, making a flag, making a falling wedge, if you want to call it that. Daily time frame. This thing is consolidating sideways. But, just looking at the structure, and let's put it on the Hakanashi candles because maybe it makes more sense because of all the gaps here. Gaps. All right, there we go. Hakanashi. There we go. And you see what could potentially be a head and shoulder in a bearish case on the macro time frame. I'm not saying it's bearish, but I'm just saying there is a potential head and shoulder here on the macro for MU, Micron,
Yeah.
money flow green. I mean, everything looks amazing. Stokes a little bit high. It looks like it's just still in retracement mode, maybe even go lower to eventually go higher is what I'm getting from it. Here's the 4-hour time frame. Yep, making what looks like a bear flag at the moment. Yeah, that looked like that was a top. And look at the divergence. That's clear bearish divergence there. If you wasn't sure what Class A bear div is, there you go. I know some people was asking us about Class B. See what's the difference, and I'll break that down for you. But not right in just a moment. I will. But that's classic divergence right there. That, my friend, is price. Right, higher, and look at the stochastics and the RSI market cipher, everything clear bear div on that 4-hour brought Micron down, and look, it's been in technically a downtrend ever since that. And since that move came down, little bear flag, more dump, bear flag, dump, maybe another bear flag. This is the important level right here for MU to get above, to get back into that bullish zone, 1,032. But as of right now, it looks like it's making a right shoulder on the macro. So. Maybe DCA, DCA multiple levels, but be careful. 30-minute. If the 30-minute got bullish across that 200 MA, but then lost it all, gave it back. Now looking like a bear flag and some bearish crosses inbound. We'll see. Go to a very small time frame. There's your 5-minute. That's a downtrend. That's a bear flag and a dump. As of right now in the small time frames. But look, the 1 minute, this thing is still live. This 1 minute is trying to make a recovery. So we'll see. Came up, trend down to break up potentially. We'll see. And some would call that a cup and handle reversal pattern right there. A cup and handle reversal could happen on the small time frames.
That's on the what? The 5 minute?
Just the 1 minute right
1
there.
minute?
1 minute time frame. Micron.
3 hours got a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders on the 3 minutes. Stokes look pretty much reset right there at the 50 MA on the 3 hour, and then the 1 hour. It's kind of stuck between your 21 and your 200. But I mean, to me, it looks like a bear flag on the lower time frames, and this looks a little toppy to me. I don't know. Is there an edge that we can trade here? Let's take a peek at Micron. What would that measured move be? Oh, come on, let me grab you. There we go. For a short. That would be a theoretical 3-1 if you want to play the bear flag on the 30 minute. Here's the 15. I'd be interested in getting in on a bearish retest because we might get a rotation to the top of the range. Maybe we bump up against that 21 again. But I'd be interested in maybe getting in a short towards the top end, maybe even at the 21 MA. Take this thing down to that measured move and hide your stop above that wick. Be a pretty tight stop. That'd be a 4.5 to 1 trade setup on Micron Technologies MU. $31 million short interest. And this thing, we're going to see if there's any earnings coming up, but I don't think there is. Yeah, I mean, looks to me, it looks pretty bearish on the, I guess, the lower to medium time frames. But nothing confirmed in terms of getting into a trade. Let's say the 15 minute looks the cleanest. If it does decide to break now, maybe get in on a bearish retest down here. It will kind of, we'll have to take this thing down to around 869 to get any sort of decent risk to reward ratio. But yeah, I mean, nothing I'm seeing. And I'm looking at Dell here on, what was it, the 4 hours looking at? No, the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour looks like it's going to get a rotation to the bottom end of that range there. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to take a look at the crypto bubbles real quick. Take a look at some altcoins. Here's the hourly. Injective down. I made some money on Injective. I think it was earlier this week on a short. I'm going to take a look at Injective Protocol. See if there's any opportunity there to make some money. Let me go ahead and find it and pull it up. Should be down here somewhere. Whatever, let's pull up a new one. INJ USDT. Let's go Bybit. There. Bam. Move this up here. Yes. Injective. Let's start on the daily time frame. Ooh. Rising channel here on Injective Protocol. A lot of indecision candles there, as you can see. The high wicks twice in a row now, right? This one was a smaller doji. This one looks like a gravestone doji, although you typically see those at the bottom end of the range, right? This would be your dragonfly doji here that ended up seeing that price reverse back to the upside. We're about to get a bullish cross though. Ooh, look at that. 21 was about to cross above the 50, but now it looks like they are starting to diverge a little bit. Let's go down to the 8 hour time frame here on Injective Protocol. Fresh red dot trigger wave for a potential short. That's on the 8 hour. Here's your 6 hour. 6 hour gave us a trigger wave long 2 candle sessions ago that hasn't really played out. Here's a 4 hour. There's another trigger wave short on that 4 hour time frame. Candle opened about an hour ago, trading right at the 50 MA. Here's a 1 hour. Okay, starting to see some bearish structure here on the lower time frames. Here's your 30 minute. .30-minute bear flagging. Ooh, that would take us down to the bottom end of that range there. What does that look like for a short? Above the 200. Rotation to the bottom of the range, 2.2 to 1. Not enough of an R&R to stay. Ooh, blood diamond. Look at that. Second blood diamond. Let's throw on Heikinashi, see if Heikinashi tells it. Ooh. Heikinashi says, get in on this candle on a short. Is this a trade alert? Let's take a look. Here's a 5. I'm interested in an injective short here. On the 30-minute, I just want to see what price does because we got some hidden bear div, RSI stuck at around 38. We got a baby blood diamond on a green candle, which typically is your first kind of warning sign that price should go down or continue its downtrend. But nothing confirmed yet for a trade. Interesting 15-minute blood. I'm curious how this current candle closes on injective protocol, but I think it all comes back to what Bitcoin does, and Bitcoin's teetering right around $64,000, trading below it as of right now.
You know, looking at Cardano on a larger time frame, so let's take a look here. So we got this trend line that it's respected here a few times, right? Bounce, kind of came down and wicked here, but on a larger time scale, or when you kind of zoom out, you know, we had this big push, right? We had this big rally. And then we came and found very strong support here, right? I mean, it traded for 4 days at this support. Now, that support eventually was lost, and then that's where we started this trend line. And then we started respecting this line here. That was lost. Back again at 16.6 cents. And then we broke above it. We started to see a breakout. I saw a change in character. And then we came back down and we lost that 16.6. However, we're respecting the trend line. And so you're making higher lows here over time. But you zoom in on the, something to keep an eye on here. We zoom in on the 4 hour. You see that we hit the 200 here. Now, the last time we hit the 200, we had a very clean bounce, right? We did wick underneath it briefly. But we had a very strong move last time we were here. And we came back, we smacked the 200. We're on a higher low trend line. But take a look at the daily. Now, the daily here is got a beautiful head and shoulders. I mean, I don't like long in Cardano. However, it's as hard to ignore. You got a inverse head and shoulders with a bull flag. And so, call me crazy, man, but larger time frames say, this is looking good. And then you go to the shorter time frames. Clear all these lines up here, but what's the clear chart shortcut? What is that?
Right click.
Yeah, just right click and go to
remove drawings.
Remove drawings. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I mean, on the shorter time frames, it's kind of like trying to catch a falling knife here. So I don't know if it's the absolute best entry, but the longer time frames, you got a good amount of on the daily. You got this head and shoulders that's bull flagging, and so I don't know. Are you guys willing to risk it for the Cardano biscuit?
I think I took that trade last week on a Cardano long.
Yeah, it was a good trade then.
I think I got stuck.
But at this point, if you took it last week, at this point it's flagged down. And then what I was kind of saying was that on the 4 hour, the 4 hours got this pretty strong trend line, and we're right there at the 200, right? And so
it's risky as all hell, man. But it could be a good entry. But I don't know, man.
yeah, see the 200 there.
Yeah.
I mean the 21's curving down, but I mean that's because it's also got a ton of red candles on the way down. But I don't know.
I'm over here looking at so many different assets. Now that we have access on BTCC and our decentralized exchange, right, for a traditional finance, and that's TX, right? TX Flow, by the way, which I'm looking at, which has Apple. Look at Apple right there on the 15-minute time frame, straight up. And then look at it on the weekly. Apple putting in all-time highs as we speak in price discovery. What's going on with Apple?
You're on the, what was that, the weekly?
I went to the weekly. Yeah, look at the weekly, look at the daily, look at it all. Is that all-time high right now? That's the all-time high. Unless you zoom out, unless there's this is all-time high territory. Yeah, crazy. Apple looking amazing.
Is it?
I'm not saying I'm doing anything with it, but hey, that's a crazy uptrend. I'm wondering what's behind that. Take a look at the NASDAQ. Okay. I'm looking at traditional assets, as well as we'll look at the altcoins. I'm looking to see wherever there's opportunity. NASDAQ looking bearish to me at the moment. 5-minute getting rejected. Small time frames to medium time frames in a downtrend on the NASDAQ at the moment. Go ahead and I'll take a quick look at gold. Here's gold getting a bit bullish here on the 5-minute time frame. Looks like a flag. 15 nearing resistance, but cocked back and ready to give it a shot. Higher time frames could just be a bear flag. You got to be careful. But bouncing so far, gold kind of short-term time frame, kind of bullish. Same thing for silver here. Look at that, a bull flag on silver right there on a 5-minute time frame, touching the 50. That could be a play right there. Absolutely could be a play. And take a quick look at oil. What's going on with oil? Oil in a downtrend on the 5-minute, but this is very zoomed in. If you zoom out, is oil making a bigger flag? Oil saw a downturn. Look at that. Oil in a downtrend now on the 15-minute. Interesting. I thought the world was on fire.
It is.
It's just making a bigger flag to, I don't know, to go higher maybe.
Cue the Elmo emoji.
Cue the Elmo.
The one he's on fire.
Yeah, please, Laura. Elmo, please. Yeah. I mean, but it could still, don't get me wrong, it could go higher. We could see oil over $100 or more if, this flag breaks out. It is a flag. It is bullish consolidation technically, but oil has been, in retracement mode and coming down. Gold coming up. But interesting that NASDAQ going down. Like, and just the other day, they were all opposites, right? It's all aligned. But check this out. NASDAQ on the 1-minute. Is that an extended flag right there? Will it reclaim the 200? Could this be a potential scalp move to the upside if it wants to get bullish?
Is there any bull div?
Let me see here. That's just a 1-minute bull div. On market cipher, yes, slight bull div. On the RSI, no. On stochastics, no. Interesting. So no strong bull div. You don't have that confirmation. You don't. All right, let me take a quick look at Circle. Why is Circle so damn bearish now? Circle USDC.
There's bull div on the 1-minute.
Let me see. Let me get back to that on the NASDAQ.
Well, I'm looking at triple Q.
Okay. Maybe a little more zoomed in. Let me see. Show your screen between which lows you see there.
Right here.
Okay, on your RSI, I see it there on the. Yeah, it is the 1-minute. Let me see here.
Yeah, I see bull div on the 1-minute.
Why does mine not have that? I'm
on the triple Q.
I'm on the regular NASDAQ. Maybe the candles, giving us different data here. Yeah, because yours is like the ETF.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that must be why. I mean, when you have a separate data source, there could be slight changes that may have a little bit of bull div or bear div in one and not the other. That's the only thing I can see.
Yeah, but
What do you think? You're feeling speculated. I like that it's extended, but is it the direction? Does it match the macro? Somebody came up with a nice name. I asked the people, what is it called besides the word confluence? What is it called when the high time frame aligns with your scalp trade in the small time frames? Give me a good name for that. You got a good name for that, Dave?
what is it?
Well, somebody said macro nexus.
Nexus?
A nexus is a good word for it. Macro nexus. Like, the macro time frame aligning with your scalp trade. What would you call that alignment? Besides confluence, of course.
I don't know. I feel like that's a trick question. Are you trying to trick me?
Not a trick, man. We like to have unique vocabulary around here.
Isn't someone supposed to do the thirsty thesaurus?
Yeah, I got to do the thirsty. Why is it called that? All right.
Here's a triple Q on the 5 minute. Looking to get a bounce at the goal. Well, I mean, if we get another rotation to the bottom end of the range, but this thing is in a falling channel on the 5 minute. Goal pocket sitting right at 686.80. But we could get a push up now. If we do get a break above, Stokes are low. Looks potentially ready for some upside price action here. But I would love to, unless you get a rotation to the bottom, I would be interested in maybe sniping an entry down here, hiding our stop below the 786, and taking this thing up to, so something like this, entry here, top of the range, stop below the 786.
On the 5 minute.
Yeah, it would be a 3-to-1 trade.
Ooh, that's
on the triple Q.
Okay.
And this covers your low here. It also covers your volume gap or your
a little bit tight, but it may work.
I mean,
a little bit tight.
686 down to 685. That's pretty tight. But that's the bullish case I'm seeing here. The 1 minute bull div, sure. You can see it a little more here, a little more price action playing out. Getting rejected at its 200 MA though. Try to reclaim it. I do think we get a rotation to the bottom end of the range, and maybe that's an opportunity for a long entry.
Okay.
On triple Q. But I'm just, man, I feel like price is kind of flat right now. Look at Bitcoin on the 15 minute. Like, what is that?
Bearish consolidation.
This thing there's gonna be a big move here. I mean, you've seen 45 minutes of just sideways, right? And these bodies are getting tighter, as are the wicks. And so the move is coming. The big move is coming. We just got to figure out, is it going to be to the upside or to the downside? And I kind of agree with you, JP. I think it is to the downside. Maybe we get that big wick up before we start to trend down. Let's see what that price action looks like within this smaller channel here. Something like this. Right, a little bit of a bear flag on the 3 minute time frame. Fresh green dot. I think we get one more push up. Stokes get high, and then we can see if we can play the rollover here on BTC. But I'm not seeing. I mean, let me just go like speed race through the different alts here, and we'll stay on. Let's keep it on the 15 minute time frame. Here's Ethereum, and if you see something right off the rip, let me know. Let's see if there's any no div there. Here's Litecoin. Nothing I see on Litecoin. Here's XRP. A little bit of bull div if this is in fact a bottom on the 15 minute for XRP. Okay, you got your lows here, higher lows coming off a hidden bear div though. Okay, so there's that. Solana. Potential double bottom here on Solana. Can it reclaim the 21 MA on the 15 minute time frame? Bitcoin trying to get above 64K. Here's BNB.
Bitcoin getting a bid about the 200 MA on a 1 minute time frame. You know what that could mean.
He's moving.
That's right, getting a move on that 1 minute time frame. This is a very small time frame. It really actually means nothing, but it could be a signal. It could mean nothing, but it could mean everything. We'll see what happens. Did it close? It closed above. Okay, that changes. People are going to start speculating right now. I don't think I'm going to speculate though until I get the semi-special here. It's too risky. I am willing to speculate maybe on the Nasdaq, the QQQ, or maybe an altcoin or something else, but BTC is in clapper mode, okay?
What about Algorand on the 15-minute?
Okay. Yeah, it already got above its 200 on the 15. Interesting. It's a flag. Touch that 21, and you are good to go. Or maybe it doesn't need to touch it.
Well, the 21's going to have to come up, right?
Yeah, it could drag up. Exactly.
There it is. There's a 21 cross on the 10-minute.
Love it. All right, so that's a golden cross and a technical semi-special. If price touches it now, we'll see.
What would that look like, theoretically, on a long?
I don't know. Show us the sauce.
$5.8 to 1.
Okay.
It depends on how deep you want it. I have it below the wick here on this.
This is on Algorand. Okay, Algorand is not too bad. It's not beat or high Dexy or something.
I don't think anything is as beat as Dexy is. Here's the 5. 5 is about to touch the 21 right now. I don't know, man. I think we maybe if we do want to play that 21 MA bounce, we might get it on the 10-minute. 15 minutes still got some ways to go, but the 10-minute, we got the cross.
Yep.
Do we get the entry here? And if we do get that entry, bull flag, fake out, tap, and then move to the upside. 4.83 to 1 on an Algorand long. I'd be interested. Stokes coming down.
Okay.
And then here's a 30. Let's move this over.
Algorand.
Market side for A giving us price reversal though. Heikinashi looks good on the 1 hour, and then here's a 30. 30 starting to lose a little bit of steam, but I would play the 10. I would want to play the 10-minute time frame here on Algorand. So what I'm looking for is that 21 bounce if we do come down here, and then we take a long up to 0.861 with a stop at 0.824 with an entry right around 0.831. That would be the 21 MA retest.
I've got a nice double bottom on Bitcoin here. Got that W pattern there.
Ooh.
It's on the 1 minute, so take that what you want there. But
grain of salt.
I would think that if this continues, the 6412, it might be a spot that we had some resistance. You can see here. Once we were trading in that area there, so wouldn't be surprised to see it do one of these numbers here.
All right, I think I found myself a nice little setup here. Venice, what a beautiful flag on a 4-hour time frame. It's enticing. Recent golden cross there with the 21, but curving down again. Bullish engulfing candle currently on the 4-hour. You got what? An hour, 37 minutes left to. Wait, that closed actually. Hold on, that closed. That's the new candle right there. Bring this back to trading view. Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, that's right. That closed. That bearish engulfing candle closed. The current candle above the 200 MA. I'm willing to speculate using the super trend. All right, let's get it started. Laura, call the trade alert, man. Come on, don't be scared out here.
Here we go.
Let's go. Call the trade alert. Getting in on Venice.
Yeah, we trading, baby.
Putting it in on multiple platforms.
We trading.
I'm going for it.
Trading.
Time to blindly follow.
You can't stop the clapper, man.
Sin City Crypto. New trade alert. This is not financial advice.
100% not financial advice. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put in this trade on Venice. And I hope here This is easy to do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put a stop loss right here, right around here. In fact, let me keep it tight. Keep it right, keep it tight. Use the super trend right there. 11.406 is the stop loss behind the super trend on the 4-hour time frame, okay? That is the stop loss. Let's go to advance. 11.406. And then the TP, my friends, I'm putting the TP pretty high because I think Venice is gonna, this is a flag, man, a flag within the flag, by the way. Take this up as much as you want, but there's plenty of clap gaps that this thing could take.
Flag within a flag within another.
I'm putting
flag.
it at like 14. I'm gonna put it like 14.872 for the TP. It's a flag within the flag within the flag. All right, I like that. I like that. Venice has paid us before too. Venice has been paying us a lot. I've been longing and scalping the hell out of this thing on multiple time frames. So this is risking. Does that look right? 200 for almost 600. Is that a 1 to 3? It seemed like it's a lot better reward, risk reward. What you got over there, Dave?
On mine?
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you following this, Venice?
I'm about to, yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's a 1 to 3. That makes sense. It's about a 1 to 3. I think this could go a lot higher, but it's just a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. That's pretty much the minimum for me.
Where's your stop loss?
Right here. 11.378 around there. Well, let me give you the exact number. What am I doing here? Go back to BTCC. Stop loss is 11.406. And you could tighten it up a little bit, you know, adjust it the way you want, but roughly this is the trade. And go ahead and put the trade in, man. Put that trade in.
And you got what, $15? 14?
Man, that flag off that W pattern, I know it's a little tiny 1 minute flag, but still, I mean, that played out. Curious to see how far this will move. As mentioned, I do think that 64.150 is on the cards now. I'm curious. This might be a badass short opportunity if you want to scalp short, or you know, maybe you can wait for some bullish consolidation here. Maybe catch a even bigger flag and then take it to the upside.
Hey, is that what you're gonna do?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna see how these next 4 or 5 candles play out. Or next 10 minutes, I'll probably.
And the funny thing is, I'm already in this Venice trade, like on my Meso account. I'm looking over here. A very similar trade, but the entry was higher up. So I may actually add to this trade that I have already going on my Meso. How much am I risking? It's only a $765 position size. So let's increase this position size. It can easily add more margin. Yeah, full leverage, 25x there. Look, only $31 in margin for a $765 position size. What I'm going to do is I have it set to, let me see here. This is back on BitUnix, by the way. I have it on cross margin, and I have multi-trade. Wait, this should be off. Why is it on? See, when multi-trade is on, you can't add to it. Even after it's already open. That kind of sucks, by the way. All right, add that to the things. We got to make all these exchanges better because I don't think I can add to this trade right now because it's on multi. It'll just open a new trade, essentially. Let me see if I just mark it. Let me see if I just mark it $500. You see it's the $800 almost position size. If I'm on this asset and go to market and why is it on Venice? It does. Do you know who I am? What's going on? It's like it doesn't remember who I am. All my settings are messed up here. Position size, my friend. You know how I like it.
Come on, bro. Put some respect in my boy name.
Yeah, what's going on over here?
The Fire Master.
See, it just opened another position. That kind of sucks. You can't change it once it's open. But now that that's open, you can always add to it. You see what I'm saying?
Because it's not in multi-trade. It's not in
yeah, exactly. Once you open it as you know, while the settings is on multi, you can't unmulti it. You can't unmulti it. Fix that, BitUnix. All right, put that on the list.
You should put that trade on the DEX as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, let me do that. And I'm going to close. Well, not close. I guess I'll leave this other. I'll have 2 identical Venice trades open on BitUnix. I'm going to put it in on the DEX. We got a DEX here now. TX Flow, guys. TX Flow. I'm just trying it out for the first time. All right, let's do VVV. All perps. All right, Venice. 4-hour time for something about Venice, man. This is what I bought spot, right? I bought spot Venice. I've been liking Venice, man. It's been looking pretty sweet, I gotta say. All right, let's see how easy it is to get into a trade on this decentralized exchange. And I gotta say, it does have a centralized feel. I'm gonna put my TP way higher because maybe we let this one cook, right? We're not very active on this as of right now, so maybe we let it cook.
Why don't you bump up your leverage?
Yeah, please. Give me the highest available leverage. 20x on Venice. There we go. All right, what am I on? I'm on limit. That's fine, but give me limit last maybe. There you go. Buy at best offer or sell at best offer. So I guess that's like kind of right now. What is that? Interesting. Just make it market, man. I wonder how more significant the fees are.
They're pretty low. They're on Arbitrum.
Nice. So once again, this is a decentralized exchange. Decentralized, my friends.
Oh, by the way, they're gonna have a point system, and their point system is going to be retroactive. So whoever's trading on this platform prior to the point system going live will retroactively get rewarded. Essentially, we just don't know the details. But there's a link.
Sounds lucrative to me.
That link has 50. That link's got 50 invite codes there.
That was quick, man. That was quick. So you're telling me a blockchain transaction just happened that quick and that smooth?
Yeah, it's similar to Hyperliquid.
Pretty nice, man. I love it.
Hyperliquid kind of revolutionized the game.
I've never used Hyperliquid, man. I gotta admit, man, I've never used it, but this is smooth. It feels like a centralized exchange, but it's decentralized. And what is the benefits to that? Can you anybody explain that?
Manipulation from the
market makers.
From the market makers are non-existent. So manipulation can only come from large whales. But it's also
wait, no manipulation. What?
So in a centralized exchange, they have market makers and they have liquidity and they can pump. Well,
why couldn't they do that here and just do it decentralized? A decentralized.
That's what I'm saying. You could, but it would involve a wallet having to physically go in there and put.
Yeah.
You would have to put up the actual money.
Yeah, but I guess you could always do a spoof order, right?
No, you can't. It's all.
A limit order. A limit order is a spoof order. No.
Well, here's the thing. Like, if you want to move the price, if you want to buy, you want to clear out, say 3% of the order book.
Yeah.
You have to literally connect your wallet and purchase all the way through 3%, and you have to buy all of that to
but there's leverage though. No, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. But here's the thing: you still got order books, right?
Yeah,
and so that's essentially how it's made. Now, on an exchange, if an exchange sees a liquidation price, they have the casino, right? They have the big bankroll. They can push the price without. Yeah, and that's what exchanges do. You see those big.
Are you saying the exchanges are manipulating the price?
100%. 100%.
We're getting deep now. We're opening cans of worms.
Yeah, these exchanges, bro, they know your liquidation prices, right? You got a big wallet with a $50 million position, $150 million position, whatever it is.
Yeah,
they know the exchange, they're the ones that control the order books. All they gotta do is just put in a bunch of dummy trades, But here's the thing is with the decentralized exchange, is that you have to physically go in there. But just imagine if retail or bigger wallets come in and don't give a damn, then you're putting up as a risk your position. So, anyways, there's definitely there's positives and negatives to it, right? So also at a decentralized exchange, you usually have less liquidity than the major exchanges, established exchanges. So, there's that. The order books aren't quite as deep.
Hold on. Somebody just put me on. They said just press the freaking add button, Monk man, on BitUnix. Look, for the multi one, see the one that was multi? Look, just add. Look, it says that button is new. Look. It was a new. You see the new tag they had there? It went away when I clicked it. But look, add.
You're seeing things, bro.
Add and look, just add to it, man. How much? Add $1,000 to it. That easy? Are you serious? Wow, that easy. Okay, thank you for that. There you go. BitUnix already got it figured out. I love that. So I just added to it, made it from a $700 trade to a $1,700 trade. Just $69 in margin there. This is a trade I had open for a long time. I've been bullish on Venice, but I just added to it as it's at a better price. So I should probably close this other one. I don't need like multiple Venice trades. I'll take the $1 clap in there. Clap me, Laura. There we go. I'll take the $1 clapping. And I added to that trade. So that should give me a better entry now because the entry wasn't great. Because, look, there was a flag up here before. The flag just got more flaggy. It just got more extended to the downside. So, yeah, I'm in that trade. I got it in on BitUnix. I have it in on TX Flow. TX Flow. So far, pretty smooth, I got to say.
Yeah, that platform's really good. I enjoy using it. I was using it yesterday.
We have a link in the description of the video.
We do.
Right?
Yeah.
Folks, if you want access to a decentralized perp. Somebody was just saying the other day, you guys need a decentralized exchange. Well, here it is. TX Flow. So far, pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. Can we look at SWE?
Yeah, of course.
I have a large time frame trade open on SWE, and I think we were playing the inverse potential head and shoulders here. Now it kind of looks like it's chopping, maybe losing it on the daily. I have this one on breakout. So I'm curious to see what you're seeing on a chart, which Bitcoin is running. Why isn't SWE gaining some of that?
Bitcoin is running.
I am about to take a Cardano long. I'm just waiting for this short pullback.
Nice move from BTC.
Yeah,
SWE actually looks pretty good on the 15-minute too.
Yeah, I'm looking on the 1 minute on Cardano. We got rounded out bottom two of them. On that 4 hour, just the 4 hour is speaking to me, man. I think this bounce is going to be a glorious bounce here. On the 200, it's also on that trend line I drew out. Also, on the daily, you got inverse head and shoulders with the bull flag. I'm going to be taking a Cardano long. I'm just going to wait for this to pull back a little bit. Oh, there's the pullback.
Yeah, SWE looks juicy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be longing Cardano.
Okay, well, here we are, long again. I'm going to pull up the Bitcoin battlefield just because it's been a while, man. People love this battlefield.
I love this thing, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's cool is that, when you look at it, the tanks essentially, and also the infantry, they represent the order books, right?
Yes.
And so the big tanks are just large positions, right? They're big buys and big sell orders. And so you can see that like right now there's like 2x the amount of tanks there is on the other side. So it simplifies it, and you can see like, hey, like there's a lot more big buys on the buy side. Then all the infantries, all the people like me and you, where we're trading a couple $100. And then the black silhouettes, those are the liquidations. So those are people getting liquidated. And so you can see like there's a ton of liquidations on the red side. And so it looks like you're going to get a big push to the upside here, right?
Yeah. Bulls definitely look strong in numbers there.
Oh, there's my Cardano pullback. Let me
But funny enough, in terms of like the battlefield, the Bears look like they have the slight edge in territory, but the Bulls look like they have the numbers, the orders, and also when the tanks blow up and stuff, those are supposed to represent like liquidations. Liquidations happen in the market. It's all at the bottom right there. But the Bears are actually pushing a little bit. The Bears are pushing even though they're low on numbers. Interesting. We'll keep eyes on the Bitcoin battlefield. All right. And the casino. We're on a pull to the upside now, guys. Pull to the upside. Make sure it's live. Yeah. And looks like we're getting close to that zero line. Demand just under the zero line, negative 3.96 on the demand. 1 minute to the 30 minute, all bearish. And we may be on the way to the supply zone. We'll see. The trend line is red. All right. Looking for opportunity in SWE and Bitcoin and just seeing what's happening in the market. Bitcoin 1 minute above the 200 may give you that Sammy special in just a moment, but you got heavy bear div though. You got heavy bear div. It's just a 1 minute time frame. Got heavy bear div at the moment. We'll see. Go ahead and pull this up. I'm just looking for the right time frame for SWE. Yeah, SWE is definitely looking like a falling knife. Definitely. Man, I love SWE, but I don't know about it, man. I don't know about it.
You had a bull div on the 15 and the 10 minute.
Are you doing it?
I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit of bull div on the 30 as well. And it's so overextended. I mean, you know my play. I love the overextended plays, but man, sometimes you're overextended because you're actually just going to continue to go down, right? So you have to be careful. Folks, how we feeling? What is your play? Are you going long? Are you going short? Are you going monk?
All right, I'm in that Cardano trade here. So I just marked it in. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. Let's zoom this thing in. I'm on the 1 hour here as far as getting my levels set and my prices. So I'm putting my TP at my TP. Taking my TP over here to my 200. So TP is the 200, which is 1680. So 16.8 cents. I got my stop loss below the lowest, a little bit lower than the, here, I'll just show you in 1 minute. So our previous low, and a little bit of breathing room too. So I got 1622 here, which hides it below our last low. If I get stopped out, I believe that what you're going to be seeing is a further drawdown. So I want no parts of that. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife. I'm just trying to catch a reversal, which, as mentioned, has a pretty good trend line here. So expecting that bounce. The daily, once again, has that inverse head and shoulders, and it's flagging as well. So that's about it. I mean, I don't know. He's got kind of everything I would look for in a trade. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
I think Bitcoin is.
What do you think?
I think a short is in order here.
Heavy bear div, man.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Are we in any Bitcoin trades or just a Venice trade? Damn, that's a big ass move too.
As far as today, just Venice. I just got into.
Let me see what this looks like. Oh yeah, that's delicious. All right, call the trade alert. Call the trade alert.
Attention, trade inbound.
Inbound.
Attention.
This is going to be a Bitcoin short. This is going to be a 5.8 to 1. This is on the 5 minute time frame. We're going to go enter last. I'm going to put this trade in on BTCC, and I'll probably put it on Breakout and BitUnix also. Okay, Bitcoin USDT. We're going to go limit current price. TP is, or stop loss is going to be at 64,440. So stop loss 64,440, and take profit is going to be down at 62,500. 62,500, and we are going to Whoa.
Whoa.
What happened there?
Whoa.
Let's go here. Open short. Confirm. And that was on the 5-minute time frame. Should get filled anytime right now. We're 4 pennies away from getting filled on this Bitcoin short, and so we're playing the bear flag / bear pennant, as JP mentioned. Heavy bear div. This is kind of what we're looking at here. And go like this. Make this drawing a little much nicer. Just like that. And we're taking that measure move down to that 62.5 level. And so this one, we're risking 70 to make 400. What is that? Almost a 6-to-1 trade.
Love it.
So yeah, there's your trade alert. Short limit order on Bitcoin. Stop loss at 64.40. TP down to 62.5 with a entry
Okay.
right now.
It's not bad, man. Not bad.
Yeah.
Nice bearish consolidation play. Bearish consolidation leading to bearish continuation, right? To the downside.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. So we are in the trade. There we go. Bitcoin short. So I'm in 2 trades. Venice long, Bitcoin short.
All right. That makes sense to the people that may say, well, how are you long on Venice but short on Bitcoin? Like Venice got to follow Bitcoin.
Well, you can argue everything follows Bitcoin to some degree, right? But
Yeah.
I just look at the structure of the chart. Venice structure looks completely different than what Bitcoin's looks like. Venice looks very bullish, and Bitcoin obviously looks bearish. Hence the short.
Nice.
Do you guys like the short for the DEX one?
Yes and us. Do we like it?
I'm positioning long, so I'm going to refrain from the shorts at the moment. But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't particularly like it, but man, you can,
I mean, this is
veto and do what you want
pretty
there.
bull flaggy here on the 1 minute, right?
I don't like.
And you got the double bottom.
I'm just gonna put this order in on breakout also. TP down to 62.5, 64.440. Stop loss is higher. Wait, what? 64.440. There we go. Let's see what that looks like on R&R. I like it. 100 to make 600. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So in Bitcoin short on SWE, I'm in a Bitcoin and a SWE short. On BTCC, I am in a Bitcoin short.
We short?
No, sorry, SWE long.
Oh, gotcha.
SWE long, yeah, SWE long. So
Okay.
so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be zen. I can't in good conscience go for a scalp short right now unless I like if I short, I would go for a macro short just for me right now. My trading style, we all have different trading styles here, right? Which is a beautiful thing. I love that we have different perspectives. Do you appreciate that? Talk to us in the chat about that. But using the 4 hour, which is my main like alignment, I'm still looking for a potential bounce here. And in fact, hell, I might do a trade like this. I just got to get that small time frame confirmation. Is that Sammy special? There's a Sammy special, ugly Sammy special though. A Sammy special with heavy bear div, heavy bearish divergence, but the money flow is green. If I had to speculate, maybe it comes down violently and then bounces again. I mean, it seems to be the way BTC loves to operate. Just clap as many people as possible and then clap people the other way. Amen. That's what it likes to do.
Amen.
So you gotta have a clear strategy. You gotta just be chill and zen. That's right. You gotta be zen, baby. I'm zen. Let's see here. What else do we have going on? What else opportunity is there in this market? Take a quick look at oil again. Oh yeah. Here we go. Is oil seeing that downturn? Okay, oil might be ready for the bounce actually on that 4 hour. Maybe the entry for the oil on the 4 hour. That's a beautiful flag. 30-minute getting the contactless bounce from the 200 MA. Is a 5-minute coming down, but is there some significant bullish divergence? I don't see it there, not on that time frame. The 1 minute, okay. Oil just getting bullish on the 1 minute. Now that I'm interested in. I'm interested in that Sammy Special on oil. I am interested in that. 1 minute, I could long me some oil, especially as I have 4-hour confluence. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I like it. Just look at one more time frame, maybe like the daily on oil. The daily's extended though. I don't like how extended it is, but it could stay extended. And yeah, 1 minute confirmation. Yeah, call the trade alert, Laura.
Attention, trade inbound. Attention, trade alert. High probability setup found. Time to blindly follow JP. Send City Crypto. New trade alert. This is not financial advice.
Are you in a sweet long also?
Yeah, my mess. So I've been in that for a while, man. Long time now. Yeah, I didn't just get into that. I might add to that. That's way down. I've been in that for a while. All right, let me look at oil CL here. We'll put it in on BitUnix. Oil. So I love the 4-hour and the 1 minute nexus right now. Yeah, the 4-hour at that support line of the 21, right? The white line. So I'm gonna put my stop loss below the super trend. So I'm gonna base it. I'm using the 1 minute for entry, has that semi special, but I'm gonna use the 4-hour for the play. Stop loss 86.81 for the stop loss, and TP somewhere around 98 or close to $100 a barrel is what we can see. So I will go ahead and put in a trade on oil. There we go. That looks good to me. About a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio, basically. All right, I'm in the trade for oil. Once again, stop loss at 86.86.
I'm going to follow you on that one. I like that one.
86.86 in the stop loss for oil. Entry is right now right around 89.13. And TP at 98.58. That is the trade for oil. I like the low stochastics on the 4-hour time frame. I love that it's in a bullish trend.
Where's your stop loss?
Like 86.86, basically. Yeah, 86.86 below the 4-hour super trend. I love that it's in an uptrend and it's in a flag right now, a retracement. You know, you don't buy the tops, you buy the flags, the bottom of the flags. It looks like a bottom of a flag for now. I mean, it could change at any moment. You know, clap everybody. It could. But I mean, if I'm going to speculate on a long for oil right here. Amen. Do you like this trade?
I do.
You like it? Do you like this trade in the chat? Put a 7 in the chat. If you hate it, put a, I don't know, put a 9.
Put a -4.
Put a -4. Put a clap in the chat. A clap emoji.
Yeah, I like that trade, man. I put it in on the DEX one.
Nice.
And that was 4-hour, right?
Yeah, 4-hour. And I love the 1 minute nexus, the confluence. Starting to get a move from that 1 minute Sammy Special. Okay. And multiple golden crosses for oil. We may have just caught the very beginning of another pump for oil.
That'll be sick.
We'll see. BTC flagging. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to long just yet, but
that's healthy for a potential move up. It also could just roll right the hell over. You know, we saw the bearish consolidation. And the big move down that Dave pointed out to us. I could see BTC going either way, doing what it wants to do. All I could do is just rely on my high time frame bias, right? And narrative, a new lease on the narrative every day, right? And the 4-hour tells me to look for longs as of right now. The daily says be careful. The daily says, you know, it's actually in, you know, coming down in retracement. I mean, are you at a higher low still? I mean, did you break that low? We may have broken a low here. The daily is more extended to the upside than the weekly or any other higher time frame is. The daily looks pretty bearish, I got to say, short term. But maybe a bounce zone just like the 4-hour. Red dot, red money flow, VWAP coming down. Daily could be bearish here, guys. Weekly makes me want to still be bullish, but that weekly candle, I got to say, that candle looks like a clapper.
The clap candle.
I got my own clap button over here now, guys.
You got all the buttons.
I can clap. I can clap you guys. So you can say, clap daddy, clap me.
And then you just
Yes, I'm gonna call you Clap Daddy. Yes, that's what's happening. Right.
Yes. Call me clap
I'm gonna
daddy.
be sitting at home. I'll be sitting at home with my girl. Be like, hold on, I gotta call my Clap Daddy. You're like, what? She's like, you lost money. Now you're calling who?
I got my own buttons. Oh my God. It says orange juice is now live on Clap Unix. I know we make a lot of jokes, but are y'all serious? Did they bring orange juice futures to BitUnix?
I didn't see that.
Orange juice is one of the most traded commodities out there. I'm not even outside of the precious metals. When you leave precious metals and like Bitcoin, one of the strongest traded commodities is orange juice for some reason.
All right, guys, what is the ticker for orange juice on BitUnix if this is true? I'm going to commodities. It should be in commodities, right?
I don't think there is one.
I was looking at it. I mean, what you mean? I mean, maybe not on BitUnix, but I mean, there is a ticker for orange juice futures.
Yeah, they said Clap Unix, so I'm assuming they meant BitUnix.
Yeah, that's why I'm at BitUnix.
Yeah, but I couldn't find anything on BitUnix.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Maybe they're joking, but I don't know. Guys, let me know if you're serious.
I think they were joking.
Okay, taking things too serious, Monk Man.
Live, little man. What about there was one I was looking at that looked kind of good. I think it was Algorand. Algorand. So we're about to get the retest on the 21 on the 10 minute right now. So I'm on Algorand on the 10 minute. I was waiting for a potential 21 MA retest on the 10 minute. 15 minute, that 21 is starting to curl up. We just got no, never mind. That's the 30 minute. The 21 minute. Oh, look at that 200 bounce on the 21 minute time frame. Look at that beautiful flag.
Algorand, you in the trade?
No. This is when I was eyeing. They're too late to get into the trade.
I just want to check Bitcoin long.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Show us.
It's about to break out, I think. I just jumped in. Ooh, there we go. Might have been perfect timing. I took Bitcoin long. I'm riding it up to 64,443, and I got my my stop loss right at 64,000. So that's what that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Like I said, I think it's about to break out of this flag here.
I want to look at ALGO on BitUnix. Is there opportunity I can get in here? Looking for the opportunity. A 5 minute it looks doable. Check that thing out. Nice little flag with a inverse head and shoulder potentially. Inverse head and shoulder on the stochastics.
On Algorand? On the 5 minute?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a flag with the inverse in the flag. With multiple golden crosses here on that 5 minute. Then look at the 15. Once that 21 catches up, that should be a beautiful potential move for Algorand. Nice double bottom on that 30. I'm liking the Algorand potential move here. And then the 1 hour has a double bottom, maybe stop loss below the double bottom in the 1 hour. And is that a trend down to break up type of situation? Let me zoom out. Give me the 2, give me the 4. Is it a rounded bottom? Rounded bottoms pay the bills. That's right, baby. I got to see this on TradingView. 4 hour time frame, Algorand. Ooh, we got some volume coming in. Volume kicking in.
On the 4 hour?
Mm-hmm. I just see the volume bar pretty high there. On the last candle. Not the current candle, but the last candle on the 4 hour. had some volume, and it also had some range, though. It had some volatility. It pretty much engulfed the entire range. There was a lot of indecision, but now price starting to push up a little bit. And I like the fact that it is extended to the downside. You know my steez. I love to see a price extended, but that extension can get you clapped. Damn, that thing is so low in the grand scheme of things. Algorand, how low have you gone?
As low as you can go.
God damn. I'm having a hard time like seeing a lower level. There's no support. There's nothing here. This is the forbidden land of the wicked.
It's the forbidden land of there's no more lows.
What is this? Let's go to the monthly. This is the forbidden land of the wicked on the monthly. A relic of a trade could be had here, but it also could clap you to zero. I mean, what is the odds Algorand goes to zero?
3 out of 10. 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10, about 30% chance. Okay, that's pretty high, huh?
I mean,
let me ask you something. What would stop? I've never did anything as stupid as this. I don't know if this is stupid or not, or even possible. What if one were to put a stop loss below zero? Price can't go below zero. It can't. What if you were to put like I don't know, $100 stop loss or something like that there, and make it like a 1 to 30.
Then your position will get cut in half every time it draws down 50%, right?
Yeah, but it'll be at the maximum of your stop loss. It's just an idea, like you're willing to take this thing all the way to zero with $100 stop loss. But look, 1 to 19. I mean, what's 100 times 19? $1,900 you could potentially make if this thing goes all the way back to. It's a philosophical question.
I mean, you might have to wait till the lunar eclipse of 2045. But I mean,
my stop loss is going to be negative. I'll take this to zero.
If you had that thesis on like Solana or ETH, it would make sense, right?
Okay.
Because at some point, they're going to onboard more people, institutions. I don't know. At some point, it'll come back.
Yeah.
You can't say that about Algorand. Like,
well, Algorand has been around for a while. It is L1, right? I mean, do we have any?
It hasn't been around for that long. I think it's a 2020 project.
Okay.
Algorand?
As long as I've been around,
2020, something like that.
I would say that's pretty OG in crypto space. But yeah, 2020. So, but it's not like a 2016. It's not like one of those.
Wow.
Chat, tell us about Algorand, please. Do you think is going to go to zero? Is there anything in what I'm thinking about here? Is Algorand worth anything?
2019 was when it came out.
2019. Okay, that makes sense.
What is this United States coin?
Forbidden land of the wicked. I don't know. The Patriot coin? I don't know. The America coin?
Right here. What is this? Oh, it's $1. It's a stable coin. All right. Never mind.
Can we get rich slower?
What about Tau? Man, Tau I feel like has gotten beat to absolute shit. And I know that because every time I open up my portfolio app, shit's just
the problem is that AI is kind of taking a back seat on those headlines from like the investment media. So like CNBC, that you haven't heard that euphoric AI is taking over the world shit in a while. And so I think it's cooling down. The narrative is cooling down on AI.
Really?
I don't think it's like going away. I'm not saying that like AI is in a bubble, but from the buzzwords and headlines and CNN and CNBC,
we just normalized it so much.
It's not as holy crap, it's gonna take everybody's jobs. That I'm hearing less of that, and so
there also hasn't been a big breakthrough in anything that's gotten retail excited.
Huh.
I'm sketching out a man, this would be so speculative. I'm looking at Tau on the 4-hour. I'm seeing a little bit of bull div here on these lows, but man, call that a head and shoulders on the 4 hour. Did it already break through? Is this where the neckline is? Probably neckline will probably be somewhere around here, right? And so you can say, yeah, well, it did. Again, bull div on the RSI on the 4 hour time frame. Have your stop below these two wicks. What if we have our stop below this wick right here? That's still a 3-to-1 if we just take it up to this next volume gap. There you go. It's a 3.3-to-1 trade on Tau. And we covered this wick down here at around 183. This was on the 6th of June. But this thing has, again, gotten beaten down so bad. It's going to reverse at some point. Here's a daily on Tau. Ooh, some potential bull div on the daily too. If this low holds. Man, this would be so speculative, but I kind of want to do it. JP, what do you think?
Long on Tau.
Yeah.
Looks so risky, man. That's
I know.
incredibly risky. I got to see the smaller time frames, man. But that looks clappy. It looks clappalicious. I mean, you're at support, but I like the wicks there. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay.
Here's a 2 hour. Okay, 2 hour looks a little bear flag. Here's a 1 hour.
You're like rounding on the top side. So it's like, well,
just bear flag after bear flag after bear flag. And how about the div, man? It ruined the divergence right there.
Yeah.
It ruined it.
I can't do it.
Can't do it, man.
No, I know.
Just let it come up and at least claim some moving averages. Show us it wants to be bullish, right?
Yeah.
Give us something. We can't just believe in you, Tao.
Just show me something.
you're like that cheating ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like,
I promise.
Never do it again.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. But we go 2 years without you cheating on me, girl.
We got a super chat.
Fucking Rob. What's the super chat?
Boy.
Billy Theo or Theorto? Billy Theorto.
Billy the ortho. He's an orthopedic surgeon.
Theorto. The ortho, like the ortho.
Like a
the ortho.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Says bank short entry zone. Amazing short risk to reward NFA. Thank you, boys, for entertaining live sessions during New York City hours as always. Appreciate your love.
Ooh, yeah.
I think I actually made some money on bank long yesterday. I was super scalping on bank.
Super scalping.
Super scalper.
Super scalp. Oh my God.
What?
This thing's at 30 cents. I think what was my entry on that yesterday, man? I got in at 26.29 cents. Where's it at now? 29. So this one I made 57%. I think it was like $100 or something like that. But I was super scalping off of I think it was a 9 or a 21 MA bounce on the 10 or the 15-minute time frame. But bank, I mean, this thing is moving up. Do you want to get in front of the moving train?
No.
I don't know if I want to either.
Not ideally, no.
This is one of those coins.
That's a mega short.
This is one of those coins.
Mega short.
This is one of those coins that could just clap you on a quick wick.
Yeah.
But just like I said on, what was it, on River or on Lab or one of them, there's a generational short opportunity here because this is a Binance coin. Let me double check. I believe it's a Binance coin. Bank.
You got the cojones to
Lorenzo
short it?
Protocol. Yeah, Binance coin. This thing is going to yeah. Oh, this is a website that was suspicious.
But no, that's just the web browser telling you. It's not like the website is gone. You just have to hit
I didn't say the website's gone.
Yeah.
But
But Windows does that all the time.
not really, not for me. I don't know what kind of website you've been going on.
Like even for our all the software crap that we download, like it was on data video yesterday. It was like untrusted website. I'm like, it's fine. And I'm like, click.
I haven't seen it in a while. This does look a little toppy though, man.
Yeah. Can you go to a higher time frame and look at the div, the bear div? Like on like, yeah. Let's look at the momentum shift. So someone asked me, what is Class B div? This is a great example, I believe, here. It's a great example. And yes, you do. That is a higher high right there with the wick. But I think for a data analysis purposes, I think we can call this a roughly equal high, right? You know, pretty close to an equal high here on price. But look at the momentum on the right side. Much lower momentum on the right side as opposed to the left, right?
I mean, that's pretty, yeah, that's
bear div right there, but it's a Class B bear div. Class B. Why is it Class B? Because it's equal highs.
if it was like this, it would be Class A.
Yeah, exactly. So equal highs on price, but then much lower high on the momentum will give you the Class B bearish divergence. Is weaker than the Class A, but divergence nonetheless.
And you don't want to short this?
I'm open to it, but there's too many candles on the chart. Go higher, a daily or something.
There's a 10-hour.
Okay. Okay. Nice divergence. Money flow green, though. I mean, clearly the trend is up, but yes, there's some weakness. Give me a daily. Give me a daily. How about that one? Will that one convince me?
Nope. I don't think so.
Unsqueeze it a little bit. There you go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you're in the forbidden land of the wicked. Yeah, exactly, in the forbidden land of the wicked to the top side. If you don't know what that is, my friends, if you don't know what that is, you know, when it's nothing but wicks to your left or to your right. That's what we see. You know, legendary trades can be had here, or you can get clapped in a legendary fashion.
I mean, but you're not going to make the big trades if you don't take.
No, all right. No. I'm not saying never avoid the land of the wicked. Land of the wicked is really where you go, but you just make sure you got enough armor, HP, and, you know, magic potions, or, you know, you have enough inventory.
Stocked up on your magic potions.
Some help, some med kits.
I got a Phoenix down, and
do you have enough med kits? You have enough med kits there, D.
Fortnite.
Somebody give this man some med kits. You're gonna need it out there. It's dangerous. Now, but the trick is you risk very little, though. Very little, and you have a way bigger risk-reward ratio, right? So risk even littler to get a lot, and that's the beauty of the land of the wicked.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's, even for me, I think it's a little too risky.
Yeah.
Hidden bear div on the 15-minute blood diamond, but I'm going to pass on this one. But thank you for putting it on the radar. Very interesting. I do think this thing eventually just completely collapses like every other Binance shitcoin that we ever look at. It all just completely rolls over and goes to hell.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this one's going to follow right along with it. Getting a little bit out of Venice. Let's see where we're at. Venice, we're in the money, and the oil trade, we're currently down.
Oh, we're in the money in Venice?
Yeah. On BTCC,
Nice.
I am down 5% on Bitcoin. I think just barely down. This is starting to look like a top here to me on
It is looking a little rolly.
Bitcoin on the 5 minute.
A little roly-poly.
Hasn't closed above the trend line here. So nothing on my end because, you know, my play here on the short was this bear pennant. Okay, bear pennant. Got in towards the top of the range, which is where you want to go. But I'm aware of this W pattern. But I do think this is hidden bear div, yeah.
You got a higher momentum, yeah, and lower price. There you go. Bear div, baby.
Crouching price, hidden bear div on Bitcoin. So this trade's going to stay open. I'm going to let this trade cook. Did I get into this trade on breakout? I got so many accounts open. I did. Bitcoin short. I think I'm going to get clapped out of this SWE long sometime in the very near future.
Clap City.
This thing looks very clappy.
Clap City.
Yeah. Robin, did you ever get into that 8 along?
yeah, I'm in the 8 along currently. This is what I'm looking at. So,
Okay.
on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, my TP's over here at 17.2. So this is my TP here. Got my stop loss down there. TP up here. Something like this.
I'm about to go for one of the most legendary trades of legendary trades. One that they're going to talk about for generations to come.
You're going to do it?
But generations to come. People are going to tell their kids and their grandkids about this trade. Okay. This is going to be in a family loom. All right, here we go. You know what that word is? Did I use it correctly? The loom is like an object that's passed down from generation to generation.
Oh, yeah.
My grandma's ring.
Exactly. Yeah.
A family loom. Anything like that in your family, Dave?
No.
Yeah, me neither. But now's the time to start. I'm going to pass this trade down. Give them the access to this account. All right, let me just focus on the numbers here. Focus on the numbers. All right, a stop loss at 0. And then TP at the all-time high, 0.61622 for Algorand. What does it look like if I got into the trade right now?
You don't even get a stop loss.
Where's the stop loss?
You don't get one, bro.
I have to put 1 cent. There we go. Damn. Hold on, that's not right. Definitely don't want to risk that much. I might have to adjust the leverage here for sensitivity purposes. Put it on 75. Does it give me more sensitivity? I might have to write it in manually. Even 331 is too much. I don't want to lose $300. I do not. So I'm going to write it in. It's $632 position size right now. Let me just write it in. What if I make it a $500? That's $400 loss. What about a $250 position size? That's a $200 loss. And just a $100 position size is an $82 loss. So somewhere in between that, 125, maybe that's a sweet spot. 103, baby, let's go. 122, I like it. 101, we got it. $100 stop loss to make $700, but you got to wait a freaking year, a few years for
more than a year. You might be in a nursing home by the time this TP hits.
I don't think
Algorand to get back to all-time highs.
Yeah, I don't think these. Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't think a lot of these go back to all-time highs. Like, East Solana, sure, but like when you get down into this 30 to 40 range, like near protocol, like its previous all-time high was $17.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it gets up there. And then, like, you look at ICP, previous all-time high, $400. That's not going to happen. Well, that's the market making kind of thing. Yeah, like Cosmos is in the similar range. Like Cosmos at one point was $40. It's at $1. Like that's not getting to all-time highs.
No, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so I mean,
it's definitely a pipe dream. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, if things from this era, right, from this time zone that it launched in 2019, had a tremendous run back in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But 50% of all-time highs, 20% maybe.
A heirloom. There we go. Heirloom. HEIR, like air.
Yeah.
Heirloom.
So
heirloom is the word.
Caspa was 20 cents. I don't know. Maybe Caspa gets back to all-time highs.
The only reason why I even attempted a trade like this, even looking at it, is because it's so close to zero. You see what I'm saying? Even if it never went to all-time high, the fact that we're like the lowest we've ever been just about, we're so close to an all-time low, just like I've never done anything like that. A stop loss at 0, like the asset would have to not exist anymore.
Yeah.
And take this thing up to where we can go. You can only do this in the bear market. I don't know. I might give it a try. And what if I make it a $300 stop loss at 0? Make $2,400 potentially if it ever went that high. What if it just went to like local highs? Like, let's just say realistic 12 cents.
Yeah.
I just want to see what that looks like. 12 cents. Then you're risking 300 for 200. Not a good risk reward ratio at all right there, right?
Yeah.
0 is a lot farther than we think. 0 is like down here. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm seriously like taking so much time to explain this. It is so silly. I'm just kind of having fun, honestly, with this one here. Let me see. Yeah. See, that wouldn't be a good risk reward ratio. You have to have at least a 1 to 3. So maybe like the 34 cents. That's not all time highs, but that's a 1 to 3. Like Algorand would literally have to go to zero to lose this trade. It's interesting. It's definitely a wide net. It's a wide net strategy. I like wide net strategies. But I don't know. We're just kind of messing around here. Let me put this as a TP, see how that fares out. 300 for about 1,100. That's not too bad, man. I highly doubt Algorand goes to zero. I'm getting in a trade. This is not a trade alert. I don't know what you call this. This is a this is a historic trade. I don't know. This is a special trade. This is a special operations trade here that only the Monk Master is taking. Do not follow me on this. Do not. Okay, I know someone's going to follow me, but don't do it. Let's get back to the battlefield. How's the Bitcoin battlefield? Bears in control here. Bears in control at the exact moment. We'll see what happens, though. It could still go either way, but the bears are starting to push into that bullish territory. That's right, the Bitcoin battlefield, where the battle for Bitcoin happens 24/7, and there's many battles within the war, my friends. And right now, we're getting a little bit more even. The bulls pushing back, pushing back. All right, I'm checking in on the casino. Here we go. Make sure the casino is live and overstimulate you with the sounds. There we go. Live and overstimulate you. It looks like we're on a pull to the upside still, but the demand is rolling over. And look, getting rejected from the trend line here. They have a rejection so far from the trend line. I can see a pull to the downside at any moment, just about. That's what I'm seeing. 1 minute bullish, a 2 minute through the 30 all bearish. And we got just 10 trades per minute. Just 10 trades per minute. Very low volume right now. And here we are on the liquidity heat map, 5 minute time frame. Hot stuff to the downside. I don't know. Dave's trade may play out if the liquidity has its way. Hot liquidity at 63,659. And tons of local liquidity to the upside, of course. 64,000 around 300 and all the way up to about 65 and beyond. We'll take a look at the auto clappers. Auto clappers clapping to the downside. Full clappage to the downside from the auto clappers, a.k.a. the automated strategies and bots in the market. All right, his BTC in a 1 minute starting to lose that trend right there. That bear div seems to be playing out. We had a shaky Sammy special and a trend up to break down type of situation. And looks like it may be trending down, but is it trending down just to touch support and continue up? We have to see what's going to happen. Or does it come down, lose that 200 quickly, bearish retest, and keep coming down? I'm open-minded to all possibilities. Are you? Talk to me. All right, it said VVV moving. Is it still moving? Oh, wow, look at Venice. Okay. Is that right? Venice stretching there on the daily. Oh wow! Look at the 4 hour time frame for Venice. VVV. Okay,
nice.
That's what you want to do. Tell me what you want. What you really, really want, huh? I really, really, really wanna pump now. Sorry. Low stochastics, green dot, a buy signal. We got the VWAP coming up bullishly for Venice. I'm in the trade, baby. That was a trade alert. Let's go, Venice protocol. Come on. Clap City out here, baby. How we doing? Y'all okay? Anybody need a clapping? Who needs a clapping out there? It's a heavy wall of buy and 64,040. Interesting. So tell me, why is Venice going insane and BTC rolling over? Or is BTC doing the shaky pump? It might be the shaky pump. I'm not sure. No pull to the downside yet. No pull to the downside. Interesting price action for BTC. It wants to fake you out. It wants to cross you up. Were you ever a basketball guy, Rob? You play any sports as a kid? Probably a soccer guy?
I did more football than anything else, but
American,
a little bit of basketball, but that was more or less kind of like in the homie's backyard or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. What position you play in football?
Oh, I just played neighborhood football.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I didn't play.
Yeah, me too. Okay, gotcha.
Neighborhood football, court in the neighborhood for basketball. Never. I smoked too much weed when I was younger. I wasn't motivated to sign up for high school sports. I was a homecoming king, though.
Oh.
Yeah, homecoming
You was the man, huh?
Yeah, back in
Okay. Let's go.
class of 2002.
I was a nobody, man. Okay. Mr. Popular over here. Okay.
My greatest life achievement there.
That was the peak.
I did it. Why did I get clapped?
I'm sorry.
Right in the chest.
That's what happens when Laura gives me a button. I'm sorry. All right, man. Yeah, shaky pump. I don't know. Shaky pump for BTC. What do you think, folks? Come on. Brokio, she says, I did not have JP lead singing for Spice Girls today on my bingo card. You never know what to expect here. Sin City Crypto. Man. Lemon says, I'm good today. I got clapped this morning. Now I'm smoking gum this weekend. Smoking gum? What does that mean?
That's that nicotine chew.
Okay. Smoking gum. Okay. That's the name of it. That's a pretty interesting name. All right. Somebody said, look at Hype. What's going on with Hyperliquid? Hyperliquid.
Hyperliquid's just been on the free fall.
Oh,
bro. That thing is,
whoa.
Oof. There goes another more redness.
So you tell me.
Look at the larger.
Yeah,
time
I remember
frames.
that.
It's.
I lost it. Hold on.
It's red on red on red on red.
That's the 1 minute. Here's a 15. Here we go. Coming down from that 200. Here's the 1 hour. Damn. Bearish consolidation, but it could be a trend down to break up at a certain point. But Hyperliquid has been so freaking bearish lately, guys. But look at that bullish divergence here. What do you guys think about the bull div on the 7 hour? Look at that momentum wave. Higher momentum, lower price. You got a huge bullish divergence. But who is risky enough, man? You got to be a complete
psychopath.
Yeah, just, oh my God. You got to be clinical. You have to be absolutely clinical. Is anybody here clinically insane and willing to long Hyperliquid while it dumps like that in a small time frame and looks like it wants to end it all? Damn. That's the definition of a fall knife, and that will cut you. That will cut you. Damn. Big move down for Hyperliquid. How's it look on a daily time frame? Put it into perspective. Daily time frame was falling out of. Yeah, I see. Could we call it a local forbidden land of the wicked? I mean, you had some consolidation over here. I'm looking at the volume on the right on my VRVP, seeing what's going on. It looks mid-dump, man. It looks like it just maybe had a small move up and just still dumping. Dump city. Just momentum, full move to the downside. Stochastics down low. RSI down low. Everything beat down bad, man. I got to say, at a certain point, Hyperliquid will be an amazing long. I just don't know if it's now. You know, it may do all of this, and then what an entry potentially down here around $45. I would be interested in Hyperliquid at that level, but way too risky for my risk appetite right now. Limit says, my name is clinically insane. Nice. Shamitris, what's going on? How you doing? She said, call me crazy. Are you doing it, Shamitris? You're crazy. I love it. Who's taking that trade? Who's going to try to long Hyperliquid on like a 7 hour, or maybe you see it on the 8 hour? Major bull div on the 8 hour for Hyperliquid. I wouldn't touch it right now. Maybe it's with some confirmation of getting above the 9 MA, but I think it's way too risky. It's too risky. All right, let's see here what we got. BTC still coming down right now. I got to check back in on Venice. How is BTC coming down like this? And then Hyperliquid being so bearish in a 1 minute. But Venice was pumping? Like, make it make sense. Let's see. Pull up Venice over here. You know, we're so used to all the crypto assets like pumping together or dumping together. But here's Venice on a 1 minute just going insane. Wow. What a move up. That's the 1 minute time frame. That's the right now time frame. I would call it parabolic to an extent, no? Would you? A little bit parabolic here on Venice.
That's the 1 minute.
That's the 1 minute. That's significant. Look at the 5. That's the parabolic action right there. Very risky to be up.
Are you in a Venice right now?
Yeah, we longed the 4 hour right here. We longed this flag. We got in like, I think it was in the beginning of this candle, the same candle. Can we go to a 2 hour or even a 1 hour? Was it an hour ago? I don't know if it was that long ago. But anyway, we got in on this candle somewhere around here. And the money should be, and the money up about 16% on TX flow. Okay. This is how it looks on TX flow when you shear the P&L up on the TX flow. This is a decentralized exchange. If you prefer decentralized exchanges, we have this available for you. TX flow description in the link in the description of the video. All right, for TX flow. Then we have the same trade. I have the same trade in on BTCC. This one up about 13%. Looks like. We'll see. I'd never want to take credit too early. Oh, it's a winner. You got to let this thing cook, man. Let it cook. Let's see if we can get the full measure move here. Let it cook. All right. How's the oil trade doing? Let's see what oil's doing. It was looking a bit shaky, but I guess we got to move up again because oil's taking off. Anybody follow on the oil trade? Let me know if you follow on the oil trade, and let me know if you're in the money in the chat. Check that out. RSI pushing up. That thing got past the 200, made a flag, and now breaking to the upside. I love it. Oil. The one concern with oil, though, is very extended on the high time frames. Be careful. That daily, look how high and extended the daily is. And it may want to, do something like this. So be careful. I would definitely be putting my anti-clapper in once I get into profit at a decent level. All right. Clappers, sublab, lab analysis. 5. Can we enforce the vetoes? Guys, please spam what coins you want us to look at in the chat, please. I'll look at the main ones, Solana, Ethereum. I will look at gold again. Yes, I will. We have to look at the NASDAQ as we're now doing traditional assets, tokenized assets on BTCC and TX Flow. Pull up the NASDAQ. Oh, my God. Damn. NASDAQ incredibly bearish on a 1 minute time frame. That's a death drop. That's a death clap. Parabolic to the downside. A parabolic downturn for the NASDAQ on a 1 minute time frame. Here's the 5 minute nearing support. 5 minute nearing support. Here's the 30, same thing. You see how extended it is. 4 hour, lower low, higher low. Okay, a little bit of div there so far if you hold this level, but it looks like it's going lower. The NASDAQ got incredibly bearish in the 8 hour time frame. Bearish cross, bearish retest, dump it more is what it looks like. Daily perspective, barely holding on, guys, barely holding on. This is the forbidden land of the wicked for the NASDAQ. If you're looking to trade bullishly, there's a wick right there. Nothing but wicks to the left locally. Oh, man, that's very temple-ish. Very temple-ish. But you never know. The NASDAQ is the NASDAQ. And we have a commander-in-chief that is doing everything in his power to keep that thing high. He will say whatever and do whatever to get this thing to bounce and keep the narrative that the economy is strong.
I mean, they just print. So historically, the NASDAQ just always goes up to the right. You just got pullbacks, which are the bear markets.
Yeah.
But those bear markets usually a year 0.5 pullbacks, a year and a half, at its worst 2-year pullback, which is, like the 2008 financial crisis, and then the, the other ones. But, yeah, man. I mean, longing the Nasdaq's about, as long as you don't throw too much leverage behind it, pretty much chalk it up as a win. Always.
Yeah. Somebody said long the Nasdaq. As crazy as this sound, I mean, one could scalp long this at the bottom of this range if it wants to bounce and next to this low, if it creates a double bottom. I'm not in this camp, and I'm okay. But one could put a limit order somewhere around here, around 28. This is the actual Nasdaq, not the QQQ. 28,263 could be a limit order, and then just put a stop loss somewhere below it. It just feels gambly, though. It feels gambly, just trying to catch a bottom. But you're not buying a local top. You're not buying a local top. And there's always a certain amount of speculation in this game, right? I'm not doing this, but one could speculate. All right. Would you guys ever mess with GWEI? GWEI says Notorious Big. I've heard of that. I don't know what that is. What is that GWEI? That GWEI? GWEI? What is that? I'm assuming it's a coin.
GWEI is ETH gas fees.
Okay. You sure? And why are you saying, do you guys ever mess with GWEI? Like, why would we mess with it? Is there a coin named after it or something like that? Like,
I mean, the GWEI I know is ETH gas fees.
okay.
I haven't heard of a GWEI coin.
That makes sense, though. Yeah.
I'm sure there is. There's a meme coin for everything
It
nowadays.
seemed like
right?
he's putting it in a different context or something, right? 'Cause who's going to just play around with gas fees? Yeah, I like to play with gas fees, That's what I like to do.
Sorry, having some.
I guess he's meaning like the, it going up and down, maybe watching it change, because it changes every day, right? The gas fees.
I mean, it changes every second.
Yeah, exactly.
But why would someone be watching that? I mean, I guess
Maybe it tells you something. I don't know. Notorious, educate us, man. He said it's tokenized, so can we trade it? Is that what you're saying?
GWEI? Hold on.
They tokenize the gas fees for ETH? Can we speculate on that?
It's something else.
He says it's tokenized. Notorious, I trust you, man. You're here all the time. This is your chance to shine. Break it down, man. Put us on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Like I said, the only GWEI I know is...
He says, I'm a fire starter. And what exchange is it on if he's saying that? GWEI. Look, GWEI to Tether, perpetual contract on Binance. Are you serious? There's a chart for it. What is this? I love learning new stuff, man.
Yeah, it's a meme coin. It's a shit coin.
Yeah, it's probably just a shit. Yeah,
No,
that
it
makes
is.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You looked it up? Market cap?
No, but I can almost guarantee you it is. ETH gas. 45 million market cap. And it's an ETH coin.
Somebody said there's a tokenized ETH gas you can buy to use when gas is expensive. Stop it, man. There's no real utility here. Come on.
Top 10 holders, 97%. You want to talk about centralization? There it is.
No, that's ETH gas. GWEI. But what's the real ticker there? Is it
GWEI.
ETH gas? It's just GWEI, GWEI. Is that it, Notorious? I'm confused. I don't like being confused.
It has to be it. You can go to the about. ETH gas is pioneering real-time Ethereum infrastructure protocol that accelerates ETH transaction speeds by over 100x. Launched on Ethereum mainnet in 2025, ETH gas introduces a block space market that allows Ethereum gas and block inclusion rights to be traded ahead of time. Okay, so interesting. That's actually kind of interesting.
Is there something here? And it is up 32% today. I do see that hella volume on that daily.
I mean, I guess if you think ETH's activity is going to skyrocket, sure, but the gas fees on ETH are pretty low.
Yeah, now they are. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no massive amounts of NFT minting or token trading. I mean, we saw a little spike with Robinhood, but there was nothing for you to be out. Like, I'm gonna go, drop 10K into paying early for ETH gas fees just in case it goes up. I just don't think it's practical.
How about this flag? Would it convince you? On a 10-minute.
That looks kind of good, actually.
Got a red dot, though. I'm assuming the VWAP was going back and forth. Up, down, could up again. Money flow green. Anything to be concerned with here? Not really. It's a work of art, but I've seen work of arts destroyed lately.
Look at that clap gap down there.
Yeah, huge clap gap. Bring you all the way back down. Clap you to freaking less than 1 cent. 1 cent something.
I'm looking at token terminal here on revenue fees and daily user or weekly and daily active users. We looked at this Sky, right? This was up number one 3 days ago. Still number one, up 2,500% on revenue. I remember looking at the chart and there was nothing on there that I saw that I was like, oh my God, there's a divergence here between the price and the actual, fundamentals of the financials. And here's a chart on the daily. Let me know if you see anything that says, wow, that chart looks like it's about to break out because there's usage and fee revenue generation on the platform. To me, this right off the rip looks bearish on the daily time frame. Here's your 10-hour time frame. Lost 100 on the 10-hour. Here's the 8. Same thing on the 8-hour. Stokes low, grinding down. RSI sitting at 36. Here's a 6-hour. Just lost a 200 MA on the 6-hour and failed to get above it on a retest. You see that wick up there? Failed to get above it. So this looks flaggy as well. And so I think the short answer is going to be no. Typically, when I see big anomalies like this, I like to go to the chart, and sometimes there's really, really good opportunities for you to be able to make money. So yeah, I mean, yeah, okay,
just fire yourself.
Yeah, it's just what?
So just fire yourself.
I don't have the cool stream deck over there though.
Oh, sorry,
you got it.
Yeah, you got the little 6 button.
The baby one.
The baby buttons. Baby blood diamond.
Is it me or does everything seem just fucking flat, man? Like literally everything just looks flat. Look at Bitcoin.
It's the calm before the clap.
I went to the restroom. I had a granola bar because I couldn't eat breakfast this morning because my stomach was all messed up. Mm-hmm. And I come back and Bitcoin's at 64,140, the same place I left it.
Yeah.
I saw oil got a nice move up. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, sure did.
I saw you going through that, but I mean, look at like Morpho.
Venice was going crazy still. For some, I don't know what's going on with Venice.
Yo, yeah, Venice looks good.
Like what's going? It's parabolic on the 1 minute. Parabolic.
Oh yeah, I got Venice on. Not on breakout. I got Venice on TX. I got Venice on BTCC and BitUnix. Yeah, this thing is up. My Bitcoin trade's up. I'm in the green on, I think, every trade. Oil, Venice, longs, and a Bitcoin short. The only thing I'm not in the green on is a Swiss short, which I'm probably going to get clapped. That was on the daily.
Should you just clap yourself?
No,
I'm
going to wait.
Self-clapping, not a good idea.
It's below a big low. Okay. So if it breaks that low, whatever. I'll move on to the next one.
Shout out to Lee. Says Senate is going to pass the Clarity Act. When do you expect that to happen, Lee? And what do you think will happen to price? And I want to pull the Bitcoin battlefield real quick. And Laura, can we try something? Can you put my screen on the LED wall?
I was just thinking the same thing.
I'm curious to see how the battlefield looks behind us. The battlefield. Looks like the Bears in control at the moment. The Bears in control at the moment, but some close air support coming in for the Bulls. The Bulls have more tanks, but the Bears have more heart and will and courage to fight. So it is, a tough battle. It's a bloody battle. Let's bring up the volume. A bloody battle. But it's a battle for Bitcoin. The fight will continue, okay? The Bulls and the Bears will continue to go at it. They have a centuries-long beef. Well, I guess maybe just a decade. Get some change. All right, there we go. How you like it? It's like a freaking gaming stream now. That's cool. 64,086 for BTC. We got a real life RTS going on here.
What's RTS?
A real time strategy game, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, those are the Command and Conquers, your StarCrafts, your Warcrafts, all those games with the godlike view, the monk-like view of up above. You control the little troops. You ever played any games like that where you control the little troops and you're like God?
I don't really play a lot of video games. There are a couple that I've actually played and finished. One of them was Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Really like that game. Ninja Gaiden, whatever. Finished that game too.
Like a third person.
Have you ever played the?
Look at that. As soon as we talk video games, he puts his head.
Have you ever played the Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox?
I was always a PlayStation guy.
Or on PlayStation. I think the Ninja Gaiden Black. That was like one of the hardest games ever made.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, this thing was
Kind of like Metal Gear Solid.
that one wasn't that hard.
Damn.
This one right here, man. This right here, one of the hardest games ever, bro. Or this one, whichever one, same thing. Like,
That's the one I played.
you played this one?
Yeah, but not on Xbox. On PlayStation 4.
Yeah, and it,
That was such a good game. I love that game.
dude, that thing was crazy. Yeah, it looked like this one here.
Ninja.
Was it this one?
I remember that.
Dude, this is the hardest games ever, bro.
Looks fun.
Was this the one you played?
I don't think so. I think it was the other one.
Oh man, this game right here is just all time greatest games ever made.
Anybody
bro.
played this in the chat?
It was a hard one though.
They said we should have a gaming night in the Discord. I agree.
I've never played Metal Gear Solid.
What?
Damn, yeah,
what
so-
a good game.
Yeah, classic.
I don't play a lot of video games, man, but I am
Yeah.
looking forward to. I'm looking very forward to GTA 6.
Me too. Me too. I feel like we need a Sin City gang in GTA 6, right? You can have gangs, crews. Yeah, we can all be together in the game.
That would involve having a lot of spare time.
What if we do a?
What if we did a stream though?
What if we did a GTA 6 giveaway?
Let's do it.
We could give away 3 copies, but let's not.
Everybody's gonna buy it already. Everyone's gonna have it, man.
Yeah, but who would
Yeah, I'm kidding.
who wouldn't want the free GTA 6?
No, I'm serious. Maybe we give him some GTA money, man. I don't know. In fact, it's for pre-sale right now. I'm buying my copy. Who's already pre-sale GTA 6? I gotta get it.
What's up?
You know what? You know
What's
what?
the
You know
point?
what movie's coming out? They just released a trailer for him. Resident Evil. They got so they came out with a
like
Resident
that
Evil movie back in the day, and that one was like I don't know, like 2001 or 2003 or something. Anyways, let's see here. Resident Evil movie 2026.
Also, Jay Trader said I played Duck Hunt once.
Hey, that's a classic too, man. With the gun. Oh man.
Yeah,
Nintendo. You know how much money that probably be worth right now?
I know.
Look at this. Oh, it's gonna be an IMAX too. Like if you want to like poop yourself in full immersive visual effects.
There's not much poop left, man.
So September 18th. Can we have like a viewing party? Y'all are y'all Resident Evil fans? Did you ever play that game?
I
Resident
did
It's
a
fun.
long
Yeah, it's fun.
time ago. I don't even remember what the gameplay looks like.
Evil? September 18th. Maybe our viewers. Viewers, hi. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hi.
Would y'all like to watch Resident Evil movie? Would you like to watch it with the gang? We'll all go out and watch Resident Evil movie one day.
Curbstar said Dark Souls. I did play that for a little bit, but I lost interest in it. I don't know why. Maybe I think I got to a part where I couldn't beat, so I got mad and stopped playing.
BTC getting a bid now, pushing up. 1 minute time frame broke above the local resistance.
Yeah, look at that.
Broke above the local
we
resistance for
still
now.
got that trend line on the top side, and so I kind of got it drawn out here on mine. You can see that.
Okay.
You know, I'd like to see it. Like to see it get above this. If it can clear what looks like 64,200 and maybe some change, 64,250, something like that. 235. Yeah, we can get maybe we get up can we get much higher? Who sings that dumb crap in here? Which one of y'all two?
Kanye West?
Yeah.
Is it which one of y'all two do that?
Kanye.
We both do it.
Yeah.
Who sings it? We both sing it, I think.
Yeah. Mostly me, though, I think.
Get my-
So high. I know.
I gave my cousin.
Did y'all see the thumbnail? Bitcoin's in trouble.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah.
Bitcoin getting a bit up.
It is in trouble. It's in trouble with the monk man. I'm kidding.
Where do you guys think Bitcoin closes out the month?
Good question, man. Good question. Well, let's see the monthly chart. Actually, would that help us? And how many days left? 7 days left in the month, gentlemen. Already, are we about to be in August,
Bro, it's
where's
about
the
to be-
summer,
it's
boy,
about
man?
to
What
be
is happening?
2027, bro.
Clap me, man. Clap me.
It's about to be 2027. For context, the average return in July for Bitcoin is 7.72%.
Jesus Christ.
Last 2 Julys have been green. 5 out of the last 6 Julys have been green. If this July remains green, it'll be 6 out of 7.
August doesn't bode well for us.
August does not bode well. No, August is one of the more
But
bearish
there's some outliers there. There's
I mean, October is the most bullish month, and that's where everyone's calling a bottom on Bitcoin.
October, huh?
Is October, yeah.
I think we closed the month at 73,385.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, over
Damn.
70K. Okay.
Damn.
What about-
73,385.
What about you, RP?
What?
Where do you think Bitcoin closes at the end of the month?
So in a week, 1 week?
Yeah.
7 days. Yep.
Yeah, so Friday next week, I would say, cause you know what it is for me is that this weekly chart I think kind of explains where we're going, right? And so when you look at the weekly chart, it's good. All right, here we go. So we first of all bounced off to 200. We're bouncing off to 200 right now, but we've gotten these large bear flags here. Long extended ones, especially this last one. So right now we just rounded out. That's it, right? So I would expect this bear flag, if that's what it is, if you're going to expect more downside, if the pattern continues, right? Another bear flag here. I would expect that this extends out, and an extended bear flag will be going up and to the right. And so where do I think it's going to be next week? Probably just shy of that 70,000. So I would say 68,500. $68,500 is where I think it is Friday next week.
I was going to say 67.9. I think it gets to 67,900. You're over 70K. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. What the hell am I basing that on?
Yeah. Well, what's your...
Well, let me do this measure move real quick. I'll show you what I originally got it from, but I'm doing another measure here. The daily is an inverse head and shoulders, is what I'm calling it.
Ooh.
Inverse head and shoulder on the daily. Get a measure move to the neckline. Yeah, I'm calling that the neckline, the resistance. And
you think that thing breaks before the month's over?
And that gives you, there's a chance. That gives you a measure move to 73.4 just about. And then I didn't even get the number from that. I'll show you how I got it. I was on a monthly, and I said, okay, well, we have a monthly candle that's pretty mature. I mean, it's past the manipulation phase at this point.
Nice big breakout on Bitcoin too.
Nice.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, manipulation can happen at any time, right? It doesn't just have to happen at the beginning of the candle, right? It can happen at any time. But I just the previous monthly candle high is 73.5. I think we may match the previous candle and then figure it out after that.
Okay.
Or get close to it. But what's going on with BTC? 1 minute time frame. Getting a push up. Come on, baby. Let's go. Bring me back to the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
All
Look
right.
at them tanks, bro.
That's right.
Bring in the choppers.
Go ahead. Narrate it, Rob. Come on,
All right,
man.
we got obviously the green is the United States and the red is Russia, of course. Duh. And then you got all the bank. We got the what tanks do the U.S. use?
The Abram, M1 Abrams.
The M1 Abrams are
do you know
rolling
that?
in here.
I'm a military guy, man.
Then you
Come
got
on.
the Apaches flying in periodically in groups of 3 in a traditional attack pattern. There they go, right there. And then you also got the Russian. What are the Russian tanks called?
They have like the T series tanks. Like
the T series are blowing up,
T.
bro. There's all kind of burnt ones on the field right now. Oh, where's the drones? We forgot about drone warfare, right? That's the new way of going.
What does the T stand for again, guys? I don't know anything, but I know it's the T series for Russia. They got some pretty badass tanks, actually.
Okay,
Russia.
you served in the military?
Vicariously through the RTS games.
Like to call it
I'm a model.
Call of Duty.
Bitch, you post pictures on Instagram.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 released on PlayStation 2.
But seriously, in another life, I definitely 100% was a career military man. In another life, in another dimension right now, 100%. And I was close, man. I was close too when I was 18, 20 years old.
We still got to play some board games up in here, man. Maybe some strategic.
Let's do it soon, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom convinced
Y'all
me I
wanna
was
play
going to
Risk?
die, Dave.
Your
My mom convinced me I was going to die. That's why I didn't.
Bring your risk game up here.
Why?
I gave it to you. You can still keep it, but just bring it up here for like a couple days, and then let's play some risk back here. You've already played it
right,
enough.
let's do
You
it.
can
Let's do
explain
it.
the rules easily.
Let's do it.
Just randomly?
Let's do Risk and let's do some damn poker again, okay?
You want to play poker?
Yes.
I played poker the other night.
Blockchain poker, man.
Didn't
Come
do
on.
too well.
They do too well? Well, perfect, man. You're on tilt. Let's do it, man. I want my lick back.
You know, they got some pretty good
Did
tournaments.
put your ass out in poker last time we played.
Yeah, you did. It was very embarrassing. I would like to come back.
You didn't last
sprint.
long in that one. Look,
Yeah, I also didn't want to stay long, to be fair, man. I kind of wanted to get some rest, and I'm like, man, let me just go all in. I don't know.
JP was
What he's saying is he donated
JP was
money.
playing poker on the 1 minute time frame.
Exactly, yeah. I was speculating too much. I'm like, he's lying. He's
I was trying to tell you not to do it, but you said, nah, man.
he's bullshitting.
And then as soon as you left, David was like, "Why you do that to JP, bro?"
How you do that to him? Don't take his money.
I was backing you up, bro.
Don't defend me, man. I take my clapping.
I was like, "Hey, man, you step into the ring, gotta take your licks, bro."
But seriously, I want my look back, man. Let's get some poker going. There's a lot of parallels between the poker and trading, and I love it, man. I love it, love it, love it. It takes patience. I did not have patience that day.
Why don't we just go to play a poker tournament?
Here?
Yeah.
Or somewhere? What you want to do?
Yeah.
Poker tournament? I'm down. Tournament style. Tournament is a lot different from those cash games, man. It's a whole different vibe. But,
Yeah, we do a tournament and you're playing and you
Problem is with tournaments, you just be stuck there all night. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can go play cash game.
I like cash games.
So are we gonna go or
This weekend, maybe?
I want to watch the Resident Evil movie, bro.
maybe Sunday?
Play some board games.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, either way, let's hang out somehow, some way.
Somehow, some way.
We can hang out and do stuff in the studio.
What?
Fix things up. just work a little bit.
Dude, I was going through the list of stuff I got to do after the show today. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I gotta make a video too.
But that's
Gotta
good stuff.
Gotta make 2 videos.
Really, right? Really?
Yeah.
Really? Right.
All right. I've done a lot of research. There's going to be a lot of upgrades here in the studio.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. This stuff excites me, man.
I found out some stuff that these new PTZs can do that
Uh-oh.
y'all will be excited about.
Yeah, guys. We got these
No, I know
fancy,
David will be excited about it.
we got these fancy robotics for the camera now. It moves on its own. It's
Oh, you got the zoom motor?
like an auto clapper for the
Well,
camera.
I got one zoom motor, but that's not even what I'm most excited about.
What are you excited about?
Yeah, here, do some pan. Where's the? We got it hooked up.
What?
The middle. There it is.
Oh, it's moving by itself. Whoa.
Damn.
Oh, you're good, Laura. Okay. Look at that.
Look at that shot. What a shot there.
You see the PTZ on the right?
You see that?
With the blue light.
Yeah, that camera there.
Guys, we used to have to come in here manually and move the camera to reframe. No more.
So
And
if I'm slouching,
Rob, tell me why.
you can chase me down.
Tell me, Rob, tell them why we got 3 of them. How were we able to do that?
I convinced you.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
I am the master negotiator, bro.
Master negotiator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did get a good deal.
BTC still pushing. Gentlemen.
Bro, we're talking about how we're saving money here.
Oh, so sorry, man. Sorry to bring up crypto.
Boy, in
I
the money.
apologize.
That's straight killing
Come on,
my
man. You're
Bitcoin
acting like
long
this is a
right now.
crypto show or something, dude. What the
Look at
hell's
my
wrong
Bitcoin
with you?
long right now. Look at
Crypto, bro.
Let me see.
this.
Damn.
Damn.
All right, big dog.
Damn, son.
Your
Profit, bro.
Your TP is my stop loss, my friend. Take me out.
Somebody gonna be happy. Somebody gonna be sad.
Clap me out to the ball game.
Clap me out to the charts.
Also got that 8 along too. How's my 8 along?
Oh, God.
My 8 alongs.
Look at that. Ada's the only one
Dead
not up.
even.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Is it not too late?
But this one's a long term.
Oh crap! Well, let me get in on ADA. Is there some opportunity there,
Bro,
Rob?
I've been talking about.
Come on, man.
Look at ADA on the daily.
I want some ADA.
And the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour.
JP doesn't like following our trades.
Look at ADA on the 4 hour.
Okay.
And then look at on the daily, and then look on it.
Ooh, I love the 4 hour, the 200 MA support. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. In the daily, what we got going on in the daily?
Inverse.
Okay.
With a flag.
But you are below the 50. You do have a red dot. VWAP crossing down. I mean, will it bounce here? Get above that red line. Let's see here. I like that 4 hour a lot better. I may speculate based on the 4 hour alone.
That's what I'm doing.
How about the smaller time frames? There we go. A trend down to break up. There may be an entry on a 15-minute time frame for the larger trade on the 4 hour for Cardano. I like it. Call a trade alert.
How you gonna call a trade alert on Robin's trade alert?
So he's already in the trade. This is probably a lot smaller trade, I'm assuming. I don't know. You said daily, no?
I gotta be smaller, bro.
Oh, damn, my bad. Okay.
Damn, bro, you throw some shade on my portfolio, bro.
My bad, man. Let me clap myself over here.
What time frame?
He said, but mine's more important. Run the trade alert. I'm gonna throw more money at it.
Hold on.
But I'm actually at break even right now. I'm at break even. So if you get in right now, we'll actually have the. Take a look at my numbers. Let me know what you think.
Get in on this.
Let me know what you think.
Give me the numbers.
I got entry in now. I'm at break even, and then my TP I got it at 17.22.
17. Okay.
This is a 4 hour trade, and then I got my stop loss at 16.34.
All right, let me see.
No. Excuse me. My stop loss is at 16.
I was gonna say you're like 2 ticks away from getting
16.17. 16.17.
16.17 and 17 what?
17.22.
17.22 on a long for ADA. That's not matching up. I put that in completely wrong somehow.
Zero. No,
That's
you got a zero.
wrong.
Sorry, 0.1722. 0.
What?
0
For which one?
for both. So go delete it.
Okay, so not $16 because obviously, it's just a zero in between. I see what's going on. And why would I think that Cardano's at $16? Like seriously?
Yeah,
0.167.
1
right?
17.
17.
617.
You're killing me. All right,
there's 4 numbers. Add a 1 in between 6 and 7.
Boom.
There you go.
All right. And here we put in 17 what?
2-2.
2-2. All right, see what that looks like here. Okay, $11. Okay, that makes more sense. More like a 1 to 4. All right, this is the Meso account. We can go a little bit hard here. Not too crazy. Let's go a little bit hard. Let's go. Bam. I'm in the trade for Cardano. We gave you the numbers. It was originally a Rob trade, but now it's a Zen Master trade.
That's right.
I'm kidding.
I bailed on my short. I took my L.
You took your clapping. Clap them, Laura.
It's no longer my trade. Doesn't belong to me.
You've been hijacked.
Gentlemen, I've taken a loss. Let's have a moment of silence here for my trade.
All right. That is too fun.
I guess I'm in all longs now.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my only short I had open, and this is the only one I didn't play out. Venice long, and then on TX Flow, we got a Venice long and an oil long. On BitUnix, I have an oil long and a Venice long. And on BTCC, I have a Venice long. Yeah, we broke the structure, and we retested. Oh, we're about to retest. The 15-minute starting to look a little more bullish as well. We broke the structure on the 15-minute. I expect a retest and a push up. So maybe a bear pen invalidated, or maybe this hasn't matured yet and it's something like this. But even something like this, now we're entering into potential ascending channel territory, right? Or ascending triangle territory, something like this.
Oh.
Something like that.
Are you going off that top wick? I won't even count that thing.
Yeah, the 2 top wicks right here. Still highs. 9MA just crossed above the 21 bullish cross. So anyways, I took a small L. I think it was like $45 or something like that. Looking to reevaluate. I was looking at Morpho. I don't know. Maybe it's me, man, but I just feel like there's just no movement in a lot of these coins, including Bitcoin.
Or is it just not the way you want it to move?
Yeah. I don't know. That's why I said I don't know if it's just me. And of course,
Yeah.
I exit my short and Bitcoin starts to go down. Yay. I know there's people in the chat who feel the same way.
Jesus.
Ooh, what is this? V-shaped recovery on Zcash? Some bullish divergence on Zcash on the 50-minute here. I like the V-shaped recovery.
Are we going to speculate on Z-Clap?
Yo, just reclaimed the 21.
Okay.
Testing it right now.
It truly earned that name, too.
What? Z-Clap?
Z-Clap, yeah.
Don't like the hidden bear div, though, man. Damn it. Okay, what about the 30? What about the 10? Like, I want to long this, but I'm like, Stokes high, hidden bear div, and then you go down to 10 minutes. Oh, maybe the 10 minutes, Stokes reset. Nope.
It's like a bear flag, man. Mini bear flag.
On Zcash?
Mm-hmm.
I just like that it's retesting the 21. It's coming off some bull div on the RSI.
Yeah.
But
Well, how about that candle? Can you let it close above? Like, is that a 15? How much
It's a
time is
15
left? And
minute.
is it below right now? Is it below the 21?
right now it's below by 10 cents.
Put it like this. If it closes above, I'm with you.
I know, but
But then you got to wait 15 minutes. Who
No,
the
no,
hell got time to wait?
no, I don't care about that. No, I don't mind waiting. It's just hidden bear div with Stokes pretty high. I mean, I don't like that. So, well, there you go. And this looks like a double top off the 100 MA here. This is the 5-minute time frame. Bullish? No, that's a bullish cross. 21 over the 50. Okay, no trade on Zcash. Anyways, we are done for the day. Any parting words for the people watching if you'd like to heading into the weekend?
I just want to ask, guys, are you here enjoying the congregation? Sin City Crypto. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. That's right. And if you're not brand new, hit that like button, please. We appreciate you. Let me hit the organ just one time, too. We haven't hit the organ all day, man. Come on, hit the organ. Hit the like button, baby. If you're in a good mood, I want you to be in a good mood. We're all about positivity and building ourselves up and freeing ourselves from our narrative so we can make money consistently. Amen?
Amen. And I'll leave you guys with this. We've just partnered with BTCC. We're doing some really nice stuff here. Number one, anyone who signs up with the link in the description gets a 10% rebate on all their fees. Okay? Go straight into your spot account, cash. We're doing a deposit bonus, 20% on your first deposit. Okay? You'll see here, up to $10,000 deposit, you get $2,000 in trading funds. You also get a $100 coupon no matter how much you deposit. Meaning $100 margin on any position up to 10x leverage. So you get a free $1,000 position and all the profits are 100% withdrawable. You can take it out into spot. You can continue trading with it. Also, we're doing a prize pool. If we hit 50 million in trading volume over the next 30 days, we're going to give out $5,000 to the community. And then we also have a whale bonus. If you are a whale, we have this, but we got more. Email us if you're a whale, especially if you're a whale on another platform. We'll give you a better VIP, and we'll see if we can give you some trading funds as well to come onto the platform and try it out. Can you pull up your email, JP, so people know where to send the email?
Sure.
Also, you're supporting the channel, right? We say it all the time, but there's a lot of traders here that have courses and charge. I'm not saying that's wrong and you shouldn't do that, but that's something we don't do. Okay, everything we do is we do it on our own time. We do it for free. We don't charge you guys any money. So if you want to support the channel, if you like the 10 hours a day of content, pretty much 8 to 10 hours a day of content, here's how you support us. There's a link in the description. Thank you very much.
And here's the email, JP at Sin City Podcast. If you need help onboarding, if you're a whale and you like where you are currently, and let's see if we can match what you currently have going on another exchange. You can send me an email. JP at Sin City Podcast with an S at the end.com.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Cool. Rob,
right.
Any parting words?
No, bro, that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. JP will be going live later today and over the weekend as well, Saturday and Sunday. And we will see you'll see all three of us back here on Monday in studio. Until then, have a great weekend, guys. Peace.